Hey everybody, welcome back to another set break. I hope everyone's having a very pleasant evening. We have a 1965 top set. This was a big ticket item that I picked up at the National this past year, and we're going to be doing a set break of it. Now, here's the way the packs are going to line up. There is 56 packs that are made. If you take a look at the wheel that I just put on the screen, yes, I did figure out how to get that done. You see it says 65 pack, and then there's a pack number with it. Get that done. Inside, you can't see it. I know it's tough to see, but it'll pop up on the screen once it comes up. So I'm going to shuffle this around a little bit. And what you're doing is you're bidding on a pack of 65 tops. Every single card in the set is represented. We have all of the big Hall of Famers, of course, since it's the whole set. And what we'll do too is we could kind of like check them off as we go along. You can, like, if Hank Aaron's pulled, we can cross him off so you know he's gone. But there's some really big rookies in this set. Joe Morgan rookie. Of course, you got 4 Mantles that you can find. You got the Steve Carlton rookie, Tony Perez rookie card as well. Also, Louis Tiant has a rookie card here. This is just, I think I did like the top 30. Every spot is available. And just so you know, just randomly picking a, I don't know, we'll do number 27, for example. There's Willie McCovey in there. Every pack has a major Hall of Famer or major star. I can't say every pack has a Hall of Famer because Pete Rose, for example, is in one of these, and he's not a Hall of Famer. But it's going to be about 11 cards. Every single card is going to be nice and sleeved up for you, and it's a nice condition set. I would say the average grade on the cards is probably going to be about a 5 or a 6. I mean, it's not perfect, but, and then there's the McCovey right there. So just for example, pack number 27, you would get all of those cards. So that's the way it works. Mantle's in there somewhere, all those big rookies. And I hope you're having a very pleasant evening. It took me a lot of time to put this together, so I hope you guys enjoy it. So let's go ahead and get started. First one's going live right about now. Good luck. So if you win the spin, I'll spin it for you. A pack will come off. And we've got 56 of these, and we also have the 86 TOPPS Tiffany set a little bit later tonight. So thank you very much for joining us. We've been waiting to do this one for a while. Some of these cards are big ticket items. Go ahead and look up any of these cards in like a PSA 5 or 6, and you'll see that they go for lots and lots of money. Brandon Parker is going to have our first spin there. Brandon, thank you very much. Here's your spin. You are going to be taking down pack number 52. So all the packs are on the screen. If you want to go and get the more wide version, you can check it out and check it out on YouTube, I guess. All right, so pack number 52. Let's see. Here's all of your Tommy Davis. Instead of like making the wheel go away, I'm going to just kind of move the packs down. I'll probably move the wheel up a little bit too. That way we have more room with the packs, with the cards on the screen. Spill White. Here's your big card. It is going to be Roger Maris, 1965 Roger Maris. Love that card. Not a Hall of Famer, but one of the good ones. And Roger Maris is the first one off the board. Thank you very much. Next one's going live right now. Let's go one after the next. Put a little lot 1 on the card just to keep everything straight. Yeah, these, I forget what, this set is $5,000 set or something like that. So it's a big one. Big names in here. How many packs are there? There was 56 made. Every pack has a major Hall of Famer or major star in it. Ryan Boy has this next one. Ryan, thank you very much. Let's go ahead and see what we've got for you. Spin number 2. We're going to have pack number 20. Is that the Mantle? Let's find it. Pack number 20. Here it is. Good luck. Lot number 2 for Ryan Boy. There's a checklist in there. Johnny Padres was a solid pitcher for many years. Your big cards at the bottom. Every single card. Hey, there's Hawk Harrelson, former White Sox announcer. And how about a Frank Robinson for you? Nice looking Frank Robinson. Great card right there for you. Congratulations on the Robinson. Go ahead and cross him off the list. And we've got this whole list here, so you can always see who is still available. Lots of big names still on that list. I can almost see it all the whole way down to Yogi Berra. But next one's going live right now. Good luck. No breaks tonight, just a set break. We're not going to be busting any boxes. If you want to get into the next round of the boxes, like black and white and museum collection and Series 1 jumbos and all that, those are opened up now for tomorrow. Tomorrow's stream has them. The mantle is still, there's 4 mantles in there. The huge Steve Carlton rookie card in there too. Lots of good ones left. Jake Wills got the next one. Thanks, Jake. Here we go. 1965 Topps. Hank Aaron's still out there. These are the top ones that are still there. Pack number 30. Completely random, by the way. When I put this together, I do not know exactly where any of these top 30 cards are. All right, Jake, let's see what we got here at lot number 3 for you. Roger Craig, former pitching coach there. See if there's any other notable ones. You got a rookie card there of Ted Davidson and Tommy Helms. Here comes your big one. It's going to be Eddie Matthews. Hall of Famer 500 Club member Eddie Matthews off the board as well. Thank you very much. Next one up is live right now. 4 mantles in the set, including his most expensive one is his base card. He's also got 2 leaders cards in there. He's got a really beautiful World Series home run card in there as well. Yeah, so far, nice ones. Probably the worst pack is like a Walter Alston, who's a Hall of Fame manager, but I think I put another card with him. I think I put the Louis T. on rookie card with him. Taylor says Mantle's in number 7. I actually don't know where Mantle is. It might be number 7. It might not be. It's all completely random. I didn't even want to know. Next one up here for Last Frontier. Good luck, 1965 Topps. Every card represented. Every pack has, I believe it's like 11 or 12 cards. And we're going to have, how about a Hall of Fame rookie card for you? Jim Catfish Hunter rookie card right there. I like that one. So there he is, Jim Hunter. He's a Hall of Famer, and it's his rookie. So you took off the Catfish Hunter rookie. Congratulations. Next one up, number 5, is live right now. Pack number 4 was lot number 4. It says Tim Hunter on the back. I didn't even realize that. Good info right there from White Sox Tom. It does say Tim Hunter. Uncorrected error on the back of the Jim Catfish Hunter error card, or uncorrected error. TJ's got this next one. Let's see what we got for TJ. Looking for a Hank Aaron, one of the 4 mantles, the Koufax, the Carlton. It's going to be pack number 33. Let's pull that one out. Here it is, pack number 33 for TJ. Good luck. Pack numbers are written on the front of these. By the way, this is a 1965 Topps wrapper. I didn't make wrappers for the 86 Topps Tiffany. There's Ken Boyer's Grand Slam. That's a cool card. We got a couple rookie stars there. None of them really made much of themselves. And next up, we've got Juan Marichal, Hall of Fame pitcher right there. He pulled his autograph a few times this year. So, Juan Marichal off the board going to TJ. I know that he was probably after the Hank Aaron because he's a Braves guy. But Juan Marichal's a good one. Thanks, TJ. Next one's live right now. There are 2 Hank Aarons in here. There's the Aaron's on there with Clemente on the leader's card, and he's also, of course, got his base card in there as well. Next one up, Greg Harding is going to get in on the action. Thanks, Greg. Let's see what we can spin up for you here. These are the top 30. This is just my top 30. There's other ones that, there's going to be players that come out of here that aren't on this list. But so far, everybody has hit one. For example, like Bill Mazeroski. He's not on this list, but he's in here as a Hall of Fame hit. Let's see what we got here. Pack number 19 coming up. Roy Face, he just passed away not that long ago. And Yogi Berra. When he was a catcher and a coach. Doing a little bit of dual action right there like Pete Rose used to do. Yogi Berra's off the board. Thank you very much, Greg. Next one up. We'll cross Yogi off the list. And we're live right now. Just trying to be super transparent so you know what's still left. So that's why I have this list. I figured we'd try that one out. I'm not doing that for 86 tops, but I figured with this one, with all the massive names in here, it would be nice for you to know. So we got a little tracker here for you. Pirates have some serious talent. How about Connor Griffin today? 2 home runs in his first 2 at-bats. TJ's got this next one. TJ, thank you very much. Let's spin it for you. He's looking for the Aaron, the Mantle. The Joe Morgan rookie card is freaking great, too. That Joe Morgan is an iconic card. Here we go, number 48 for TJ. Let's see what we got. Del Crandall's in there. He's had some good years. Don't recognize either of those rookies. Some more rookies that didn't do much. And you're going to have a leaders card, it looks like. How about a Hank Aaron and Roberto Clemente for the Braves fan? There you go. The leaders card, Roberto Clemente and Hank Aaron, the batting leaders. So that's one of the Hank Aarons off the list. Congratulations, TJ. I was hoping you'd get a Hank Aaron. So the main Hank Aaron is still out there. And that one's in the books for TJ. Next one's live right now. Thanks, TJ. Good find right there. All 4 of the Mantles are still out there. The Joe Morgan rookie and the Steve Carlton rookie still out there. The Tony Perez, the 3 biggest rookies are out there. I'd probably put Jim Catfish Hunter at number 4 spot on the rookie. Tony Oliva is a rookie cup. He's a Hall of Famer. C. Pat Murphy with our next one. C. Pat Murphy, thank you very much. Let's spin it for you and see what we got. Next one up, it's going to be pack number 56. I think that's the final pack. Is it? Pack number 56. Oh, that's an error. There is no pack 56. Sorry about that. There's 54 packs. So we're just going to delete that one and do it again. See, I couldn't remember. I was sitting at basketball today. I was like, how many packs did I make again? Was it 56 or 50? I couldn't remember. So there is no pack 50, 55 or 56. So you get another spin. It literally just goes to 54. All the cards are in there. Don't worry. It doesn't exist. So here's another spin. I typed it all into my notes section because remember in other breaks I'd had to sit there and go over and type them all one by one. All right, so here we go. Number 9. This could be a good one. Yeah, we go to 54. So there'll be another spin where it says pack 55 on there. That pack doesn't exist. All right, we've got Don Drysdale, Hall of Famer Don Drysdale for C. Pat Murphy. Thank you very much. Another one of the top 30 cards off the list. Eventually, one of you is going to get the, Joe Torre or Walter Alston, but you guys are doing quite well. I think every spin so far has hit one of the big cards, although the biggest cards of the Mantles and the big rookies are still out there. All right, C. Pat Murphy, pack number 9 is gone. Thank you very much. Next one up, lot number 9 is live right now. Yeah, Connor Griffin, what an absolute stud he's going to be. I don't even want to look at what box prices are like for 2024 Bowman draft right now. I'm sure they're through the roof. That's his first Bowman card. I don't even know if I know I have a couple super packs of that because we opened a couple packs from a box and do the whole box. Clean them and fry them with this next one. Let's see. Clean them and fry them. What can you find? All the 3 big rookies are still out there. Uh-oh, pack number 7. People said pack number 7's got to be the Mantle. I don't know, honestly. Also, I made these packs up, and then I was looking at the front of these, and I just threw these little inserts on there. I do not know where any of the big names are, but pack number 7 is going to have Casey Stengel, Hall of Fame manager. Casey Stengel off the board. He's a former Yankee manager right there. So clean and fry him. Thank you very much. Next one's live right now. Lot number 10. First one to not have a top 30 card in it. I mean, this is just by the players that I like. I didn't even look up any of the prices. I was just like, okay. I had some trouble. I was like, okay, do I put in like Orlando Cepeda into my top 30 or Bill Mazeroski? So there's some really nice guys that didn't make it. You hear the news that starting with logo fractors, they're taking off the shrink wrap? Really? That's kind of crazy. Number 22 coming up next. If it stops slippers, I guess that's fine. Here we go for C. Pat Murphy going again. Next one up, you are going to have, it's a leader card. You got a Willie Mays. We didn't even mention Willie Mays. Mays and Cepeda and Williams. It's a triple Hall of Famer card right there. Congratulations, C. Pat Murphy. That one's yours. Next one's live right now. Lot number 10, the triple Hall of Famer. There is the Willie Mays base card is still out there too. The most valuable Mays. Yeah, Ron Santo's in here, Hall of Famer. Ernie Banks is in here. Santo is still out there. Ernie Banks is still out there. The Willie Mays is still out there. Hank Aaron's still out there. Thomas Bro has got this next one. Thomas Bro, thank you very much. Let's see what we can do for you. 54 total packs. There is a pack 55 on the wheel. We'll just take that one out when it gets spun up. Pack number 38 and give you a respin. All right, here it is. Pack number 38. Going out to Thomas Bro. Mickey Lolich. Didn't he just recently pass away too? I don't know. Here we go. It's going to be Al Kaline is your Hall of Famer. Al Kaline, 1965 Topps. Really good name. That's another one I struggled with. Do I put him into my top 30 or not? I didn't ultimately decide not to put him in, but, I mean, Kaline's a really good one. So thank you very much. Next one. Going next is number 12. Let's go live right now. Did you order celebration boxes? Yeah, I did. I saw that you could order up to like 10 or 20 of those cases. That was kind of crazy. I ordered, I think, 2 cases. I was like, well, I'm not going to go crazy here. It's like $1,000 a case. So are they taking the wrapping off even celebration boxes? I guess they might. That would be kind of crazy. Speaking of crazy, all the biggest cards are still out there. All 4 mantles, the 3 top rookie cards are still out there. The Hank Aaron, the Willie Mays. Johnny's got this next one. Thank you, Johnny. Just in-store purchases is where they're going to do it. Okay. I guess that's fine. Here we go. Number 25. Coming up next. 65 Topps. Cardinals, who won the World Series that year. World Series Cardinals card. Bob Gibson's still out there. Orlando Cepeda's the next one. You can see these pretty good condition card right there. Orlando Cepeda, 1965 Topps off the board. Thank you very much. Next one, going live. Number 13 is live right now. Yeah, that's brand new news to me about them taking the wrapping off. It doesn't really matter, I guess, but I don't know. If you're in a break though, like how do you trust that the breaker didn't go and feel up all those packs? You know what I mean? So I don't like it for breaking. I think that's actually a bad thing. That's gonna, like, if you get a crooked breaker out there, they're gonna go through and touch every pack and find a thick pack and take it out. Next up, Rick Jam. Thank you very much. Pack number 13. Is it lucky 13? Here it is. We're about to find out for Rick Jam. The mantles, all 4 mantles still out there. And we are going to have Hall of Fame knuckleballer, Hoyt Wilhelm, showing off the knuckleball right there at pack number 13. Thank you very much. Next one's live right now, number 14. Here's the chasers that are still left. There's 54 packs made, so there's 40 packs left, and there's still about, I don't know, 24 chasers left or so. So you got a good chance at one of these cards. 54 packs made. 14 packs gone. Shouldn't be 14 packs gone. TJ, here we go. Lot number 14. Let's spin it. Bob Uecker's still out there. We haven't hit him yet. Number 46. Where's that at? Be over here on the right-hand side. 46. Lot number 14 for TJ. Elston Howard's a good one. Every card is sleeved up. Every card is sleeved up. The Hall of Famers are top-loaded and major stars. Willie Stargell is your next one right there. Pops. That's an early card. Third-year card. Third-year Willie Stargell. His rookie 63 tops. Also, another third-year card in here. Pete Rose. It's an early Pete Rose card. So that one's off the board at number 14. Thank you very much, TJ. Coming up next, number 15 is live right now. 54 packs made. These are the chasers that are left. All 4 mantles are still out there. And the top 3 rookies, which would be Steve Carlton, Joe Morgan, and Tony Perez. All of them are Hall of Famers. Then we also have Hank Aaron still out there. Ernie Banks, Willie Mays, Roberto Clemente, Pete Rose. Here's the next spin. We're going to have pack number 43 off the board next. It's over here on the right-hand side. I'll probably consolidate this box down since we're moving through. Bill Ron was a pretty good one. Rusty Staub was a good one. Frank Thomas was a good one. So you got some good, solid players in here. And you're going to get the Clemente. Roberto Clemente, 65 tops. You can see in nice shape right there. So Bob Clemente, he used to hate that so much. Roberto Clemente hated that they put Bob on there. He felt it was so disrespectful. But Topps was like, we can't fit your name on there. So that's what we're going to do. So Johnny, congratulations. You got the Clemente. So Roberto off the chaser list. Next one up, number 16 is live right now. The Ford fans, it was so disrespectful. Yeah, couldn't they have just made the font smaller? I don't know. They did that on a lot of his cards, too. A lot of them. Ross says, James, this is not real about the taking the, it's just one card store that's going to be taking the cellophane wrap off. So everyone's getting all hot and bothered over nothing, I guess. TJ Miller with number 16. Good luck, TJ. Well, number 16 is going to be pack number 5. Here we go. Pack number 5. Here it is. Let's see what we got. Bob Shaw starts it off. Billy Noop. We've got the Dodgers rookies. None of those guys would end up being any good. Bob Uecker. You got the Uke. Very nice. Uecker and Hall of Famer Billy Williams. So Uecker and Williams in your pack. TJ, thank you very much. Next one's live right now. Uecker's, I mean, I guess you could probably consider him a broadcast Hall of Famer. So I probably should have top-loaded that Uecker. Yeah, that's a good card. That one, people might like that one better than Billy Williams, who's the baseball Hall of Famer from that list. But man, Uecker was a good one. He just passed away, what, about a year ago? A lot of these guys in here, unfortunately, passing away a little more frequently than we'd like to see. Just lost Bill Mazeroski this week. Looks like Brock is going to land this next one. Thanks, Brock. Number 17. Let's go ahead and get you that spin and see who's coming up. 54 packs were made. These are the chasers that are remaining in here. Pack number 37. All right, that's in this middle stack. Here it is. Number 37. But there's Don Larson, Mr. Perfect Game. These rookie stars, they never amounted to much. Bob Chance got a rookie cup, although I don't think he ended up being all that. And Gil Hodges. Hall of Famer Gil Hodges comes out next. 1965. Gil Hodges, thank you very much. Next one's live right now. Number 18. All 4 mantles are still out there. All 3 big rookies are still out there. And the notable Hall of Famers you can see on this list, I hope you can see them. All the way down to Willie Mays. And I don't think that other one ever ran. Let me try it again. There it goes. What teams is the Senators now? Senators are the Twins now. Yeah, so if you would pull like if you end up pulling a player in a Senators uniform, they'd go to the Twins. Although the Senators from the 70s went to Texas, so it's kind of weird. You gotta like know like which exact Senators team you're talking about. TJ Miller with this next one. Like a senator from like the 70s would go to Texas. The senators from like the 20s would go to the Twins. Pack number 24. This is for TJ. All right, here we go. I'm going to start consolidating this a little bit. There's 24. I'm going to move a couple packs over to box 1. And I'm going to move these from box 3 into box 2. And then we can move box 2 out. Or box 3 out. Down to that many left. This makes it a little easier because they're starting to fall over. So here we go. TJ, number 18, pack number 24. Good old Wade Blazing game from your Braves. Here comes your hit. It's going to be Bill Mazeroski. There he is, Hall of Famer Bill Mazeroski, in the news a lot this week because of his passing. Nice one right there. Hall of Famer Maz off the board. Thanks, TJ. Next one's live. We got the Tiffany round coming up next after this. Then all the breaks, the usual breaks, will come tomorrow. We've been waiting to do this. I've been waiting to do the 65 Topps break since I bought this set back at the National. Like, what, 9 months ago or something like that? They could put his last name, but not Roberto for Clemente. Maybe they should have just put Roberto C. I bet he would have been happier with Roberto C. We got Rick Jam with this next one. Rick, let's see what we got. Pack number 27. I know what's that one. I kind of showed that one off. I picked a random pack out and it ended up being, if you remember, I won't say. It's one of the players on this list, though. There's your base cards all sleeved up, and you got the Willie McCovey. Hall of Famer Willie McCovey is yours at number 19. So congrats. We'll cross the McCovey off the list. Mays is still there. Whitey Ford, Koufax is still there. All 4 mantles are still there. Next one's live, number 20. TJ Miller's got this next one. TJ, thank you very much. Here we go. Number 20. Pack number 39. Here it is. Good luck. Pack number 39. Joe Gibbons starts it off. Dallas Green, former manager right there. Tug McGraw rookie card. And Tony Oliva, the gold rookie cup. Hall of Famer right there, Tony Oliva with the rookie cup. Nice card right there. Oliva off the board. TJ, thank you very much. Number 20 is in the books. And Tony Oliva rookie cup was one of the top 30 cards. So that's off the chaser list. Next one up, number 21. It's only about 32 packs left, 33 packs, something like that. I made 54 of them. That one's gone. Yeah, that's a cool card, Tony Oliva. His first card all by himself. He's got a 64 Topps card, but he has to share that. He's not on there all by his lonesome. Getting kind of tough to see the big card list right there. I'll try to straighten that out a little bit for you. Next one up, Caldinetti has number 21. Caldinetti, thank you very much. All 4 mantles are still there, and we're going to have pack number 14. Here we go. Caldinetti. Let's see what we got. Gene Alley. No super notable names. And here's one of the mantles. We got one of them. So 4 mantles. I can't believe they lasted this long. Took 21 packs to find one of the 4. You get his World Series home run. I always like this card a lot. Mickey Mantle is yours. So there's 1 gone from the Mantle list. There's still 3 Mantles left. And the 3 big rookies are still out there as well. Cal and Eddie, thank you very much. Next one's live. Hi, Emmy. Hi. You're guaranteed? Well, I can tell you, these names are in those packs. Yep. It's kind of like a checklist. These are the top names left out of those packs. What do you need?
No, it's just saying I would dispatch
an hour today?
Yeah, an hour.
I put all your minutes in there. You're up to 202 minutes. I put them in there earlier today.
How much did someone donate?
I don't think anybody donated to you yet. Brock Landers with this next one. Do you want me to ask them to donate? I don't even know how to do that. If you'd like to donate, Emmy Lou's doing a little thing here. She's read 200 minutes. You might just want to do like if anyone wants to do just a small donation, they're doing this like a reading drive at her school. Here's the link to it. You do not have to donate, but she just asked if anyone donated. It's this like reading drive. Right now she's at 202 minutes, so probably don't donate by the minute because I don't want you to get like hit with a whole bunch of money. But if you do want to donate, it's there. And I think all the money goes to her school. What's it go to? Her school's reading program.
Yeah, actually the PTO.
PTO. All right, Brock Landers at number 22. Let's see what we got. Brock is going to have pack number 41. Pack number 41. Here we go.
My goal is to go up to 100.
Her goal is to get $100. If she gets 100, she gets a Chick-fil-A party and something else. All righty, we've got the Willie Mays and Ron Santo card right there. Mays and Santo with Ken Boyer. So 2 Hall of Famers on the card. Congratulations on that one. Brock, number 23 is live right now.
A lot of money for car sale.
Mantle's a legend, says Chris. Yes, he is. His card is still out there. 3 of his cards, his base, and then got his RBI leaders card and his home run leaders card. He appears on those. Pete Rose is still out there. Joe Morgan, Steve Carlton, and Tony Perez. The top 3 rookies are all still out there as well. Here's number 23 going to TJ Miller. Let's spin it. It's going to be number 47. So some of these big rookies are going to start coming off the board now. Here we go for TJ. He's hoping for a Hank Aaron or a Mantle or one of those top 3 rookies, and he is going to get Hall of Famer Gaylord Perry as his hit. An earlier Gaylord Perry. He would pitch for a long, long time. Perry off the board, TJ. Thank you very much. Next one's live right now. This is a super old set, Emmys, from 1965.
Jeez.
That's 15 years before I was born, so looking like a 61-year-old set. 61 years old.
Even older than me.
Way older than you. Almost as old as Pappy. Pappy may have bought a few of these packs.
Yeah.
Jake says I donated $5 to you, Emmy. Emmy, you got $5. What do you say?
Thanks.
Yep, I see it. It says raise $5. Your goal is 100, and really, really cool. Thanks, Jake. Alrighty, Johnny's gonna have this next one. Here we go, Johnny. Next one up, we're gonna have pack number 42. That's an iconic number in baseball for Jackie Robinson, Mariano Rivera. And there's an error. Oh, boy, an error in that one. Uh-oh. There is an error. The payment has failed. So, Johnny, I'm going to put this right back together before I reveal what was the big card in there at the very end. So we'll go ahead and hold this one, Johnny, for a little bit, and then we'll give you another spin. We'll let everyone else get into it. So pack number 42 is still available. Failed payment for Johnny. How do you get it on future breaks? Those are coming up. I have no idea what that card is. I have not looked at it. Watch that be the Mantle pack. It's still coming up as failed. Number 24. So if he can get it to get fixed within the next like 15 seconds, we can't just grind the whole night to a halt. He says, let me figure this out. All right. So pack number 42. I'll remove it for now because Johnny's already bought a few packs. So I think he's going to be good to get it figured. I'll remove it from the list and we'll reserve it for a few minutes and then we'll toss it back in there if it doesn't come through. So good luck getting it figured out, Johnny. It is reserved for you. And number 25 is next, going live right now. Also put lot 24 so I remember all the information that I need. Keep an eye out for that one. The good thing is there's so many good cards left that even if that was the Mantle, I don't know what it is. I honestly don't know where any of the cards are. I didn't want to know. Next up are Rick Jam is going to get this. My eyes are so bad I almost said RLC. Rick Jam has this one. I can't read small text anymore as I used to be able to. It's going to be number 18. Pack number 18. Here it is. All right. Jim Grant is going to start it off. Got some rookies there. Some more rookies. You got the Yankees rookie stars. None of them would turn out to be too much. This is a pretty cool card here. You get the Yankees card. I top loaded it because there's a bunch of Hall of Famers on this card. I remember in Beckett, this card was always worth a lot of money. This has Mantle on there. It's got, who else is on this card? I don't think Barra was still with them in 65. But Mickey Mantle's on there. First place card. It's a nice one. And you also are going to get Tony Oliva, Brooks Robinson, and Elston Howard. So 3 Hall of Famers, and then the Yankees card right there as well. I wanted to make sure I top-loaded both of those. So not a bad one right there. Rick, thank you very much. Go ahead and mark that one down. Next one up, number 26 is live.
Why do you have the blue?
I blew on it because I don't want it to smear. I wanted it to dry because I'm putting these in a box. I'm writing the order number on there. So when I got to ship it tomorrow, I can just pull it out. Look at the front of the pack. See lot number 25 written on there. TJ is going to have this next one, number 26. Good luck, TJ. Steve says, I donated to Emmy Lou as well. What do you say, Emmy?
Thank you.
This is, wow, look where you're at. She's almost at her goal.
Jeez.
You're going to, so you just got a Chick-fil-A party. 60 was the Chick-fil-A party. She's at 65. Thanks, guys. TJ and Steve and Jake donated to you. What do you say? Hey,
thank you.
I'm going to write these here. I want you to get pieces of paper, and I want you to write a little thank you note. 3 thank you notes to these 3 names, because they didn't have to do that for you. Okay, go do that. All right. So we did 17, right? Pack number 17. No, we didn't. I got to pull it out. Here we go. Pack number 17. All righty. Good luck. TJ looking for one of the 3 remaining Mantles. And it's going to be Hall of Fame pitcher Robin Roberts coming off the board next. Thank you, TJ. So Sophie says, I had to change my payments to go through Venmo because my bank was being weird about whatnot payments. Yeah, a lot of banks do that. They, after you get so many, they're like, well, this might be fraudulent because you've made like 5 purchases. I think the Whatnot is kind of like just a regular site, like, you know, like, I don't know, pirates.com. Like, who goes and buys 6 things from pirates.com? So they usually flag it and stop the purchases after so many purchases. Here's number 27 live right now. There is 54 packs made, so we are about exactly halfway through. 54 packs halfway through. One Chris says, what's up, everyone? Love when you do these set breaks. I know, we haven't done one for so long. This one I picked up at the National. I've been wanting to do it for like 9 months. Since July. 8 or 9 months. And I figured, you know, I kept putting it off. I had it scheduled all these times. I'm like, I don't have time to it. It takes a lot of time to put this together. You got to sleeve up every card. You got to pick out all the Hall of Famers. You got to top load those. You got to divide them up and make sure that there's a Hall of Famer in every pack. It takes a long, it's like a 2-day process to do these 2 sets. And I just never had the time to do it, but I made some time and got it done. Finally, here's number 34 going to Caldinetti. Caldinetti, thank you very much. Let's see what you got here. Got some rookie stars in there. Nobody super notable. And you got the Joe Morgan rookie card. The first notable, or first big rookie. We also had a Jim Catfish Hunter rookie earlier, which is probably the 4th best rookie. And this is probably the 2nd best rookie behind the Steve Carlton. And what a nice card right there. Joe Morgan coming off the board. Finally, you guys hit one. Joe Morgan's gone. And it's going to Caldinetti. Congrats, man. Next one's live. These are the big cards that are still left. I did my top 30 list. And those are the top ones still in these packs. 3 mantles. The top 2 rookies. 2 of the 3 rookies. Steve Carlton, I'd rank as the best rookie. Tony Perez, I'd rank as the 3rd best rookie. Both Hall of Famers are out there. 3 mantles. Pete Rose is still out there. Hank Aaron's still out there. Ernie Banks, Bob Gibson, Sandy Koufax, Whitey Ford, Willie Mays, still out there. All righty, number 28. Going out to Ronnie. Thanks, Ronnie. Let's see what we can do for you. Ronnie is going to have pack number 6. Here we go. Pack number 6. See if you can get another one of the big names off the chaser list. We're going to have Bob Gibson. There's another big one coming off. Bob Gibson, this was the year that his team would win the World Series. And this was just the start of his rise. He would go on to just be absolutely lights out. 1968 was the year he broke baseball and had video game numbers just a couple years after this one. So thank you very much. Number 28 is in the books. Next one, number 29, is live right now. Johnny says it's fixed. Bank thought it was a suspicious purchase. All right, we'll check it, because sometimes what happens, Johnny, is then that payment just, it doesn't ever come through. They're just like, okay, you're good to buy again, but that failed payment, it never came through. So you're probably good to bid again. We might have to take this fish and throw it back into the pond, if you know what I mean. I'll check and see if your payment cleared. If we have a cleared payment for number 24, we'll show you what's in there. But if not, we'll have to throw it back. And then you'll be free to bid again. Rick is going to have this next one. Rick, thank you very much. Rick at number 29. Then I'm going to check on Johnny. We don't know who the hit is in this pack. Failed payment. And we just put it off the side. He said that he's good to go now. Rick Jam's got pack number 49. Let's see what we've got. Camilo Pascual. Al Downing, strikeout leader. He was pretty good. And we're going to have Harmon Killebrew. Great Hall of Famer right there from the Twins as the Hall of Fame spot. That's another one off the top 30. So, Rick, thank you very much. Legend, says Steve. Yeah, Killebrew was awesome. He's on a lot of these leaders cards for home runs and RBIs. So, Killebrew comes off the board. Let's check on Rick and see what we're doing here with this pack 42. If it's cleared, if that payment ever did clear, we'll go ahead and show it. If it didn't clear, we're just going to toss it back into the stack. Check them out. I'm going to the payments page and finding Johnny. Johnny's got 3 cleared purchases, 12, 15, and 24. It did clear, it looks like. So we're good to go, Johnny. Let's see what you had. The payment has cleared. We reserved it for him, and now we're going to find out what's inside. All right. Good luck, Johnny, at lot number 24. Card Dupe says, I was negative 21 years old when this was printed. My mom wasn't even born yet. Jeez. That's how old these cards are. And, hey, the Say Hey Kid was in your pack. It's a good thing you called your bank and got them to send it through. Willie Mays, one of the chasers in here. Congratulations, the Say Hey Kid. 660 career home runs. Ended up being in pack number 24. Was it his number 24 as well, Willie Mays? That's pretty cool. I did not plan that at all. So congratulations, Johnny. A nice one right there. So Willie Mays comes off this list. You can see there's still 3 mantles left. Steve Carlton, rookie, is still left. Tony Perez, rookie, still left. Banks, Hank Aaron. We're getting down to it, though. Here's the next one going live right now. Number 30. Only 24 packs left. 54 packs were made. One of those numbers, pack number 55, is just a mistake. If you spin up pack 55, you get a respin because pack 55 doesn't exist. Chris says, I hit an awesome rookie card out of one of my Mojo packs out of my jumbo. Rookie auto. Let me guess, Roman Anthony? You say awesome rookie, I'm thinking Roman Anthony, Jack Caglione. Johnny's got this next one, number 30, and it's failed. Your bank is still giving you a hard time. Failed payment for Johnny. So this time I'm not going to spin until the payment comes in. That's usually how I do it with breaks and everything else. Stat Pack says, dang, rest in peace. He says, I give up. Stupid bank. All right, Johnny. Sorry about that. Hey, at least you lucked out and got the Willie Mays. Next one's live right now, number 31. If for some reason it does sneak through, just let me know and we'll give you the spin when it comes up. Still a lot of good ones out there. 3 mantles. Aaron, Banks, Koufax, Carlton rookie, Pete Rose, Tony Perez rookie, Whitey Ford. This is the list of what we have left in those packs as the chasers. And there's 54 packs made, so about 23 packs left. Ronnie's got this next one. Bubba Chandler. I'd probably rank him number 3 or 4. He pitched yesterday. I can watch all the Pirates spring training games. It's great. I watched that game. Was hitting 101, but struggled with his command. Had 4 walks. And then they took him out. He walked in the run. They took him out. And then, of course, this no-name reliever came in and let all 3 of his inherited runners score. All right, Ronnie, here we go. Pack number 50. What's it going to be? Cleon Jones. Richie Allen. There we go. That's a really nice, that's a Hall of Famer right there. I totally neglected to give that. It's going to be a double Hall of Fame pack. Whitey Ford and Dick Allen in the same pack. How about that? That's a nice one right there for Ronnie. So I guess I could have made a 55th pack if I would have, sometimes doing these at like 2 a.m., you miss something. Everything's still sleeved up. So how about that? 2 Hall of Famers in there. The Gold Cup Dick Allen and also Whitey Ford. Fantastic stuff at lot number 31 for Ronnie. Congrats. Next one, number 32, is live right now. And these are the chasers that are left. Just because I know some of you can't be here the entire stream, so you can't like sit there and be like, okay, who are we still looking for again? It just kind of helps you. Or if you came in here and you're like, oh, maybe Mantle's still there, but what if the Mantle was pulled already? And then you might not want to bid. I just think it's trying to be super transparent here. I didn't do that with 86 Topps because 86 is, it's a really, really nice set. But I figured this would be the nice way to do it. How much was Johnny's spot? I can't even remember. I know it was failed. Miles Garrett has this next one. It doesn't tell me. 115, says Ryan. We've got pack 36 going to Miles. 36 for Miles. Here we go. Don Elston starts it off. His pack number 36 is going to be the Mantle. It's going to be the Hank Aaron, the Koufax, the Rose. It's going to be Jim Cott, Hall of Famer Jim Cott. Not too shabby. Thank you very much. That one's off the board. Next one up. Number 33 is live right now. David Cheese in the house. What's up, David? Hey, I started working on the $51 tier today. Just so you know, on Patreon, you must have clicked opt out of receiving anything in the mail. People do that sometimes. So I don't even have your address there. Just so you know, eventually I could figure it out and just go and, you know, send it with your breaks and stuff. But just, you know, for future months, you'll get your stuff on time if you just put it into to your PayPal page. Because all I do is I press a button and it prints out everybody's labels. All right, Kojaks is in the house. Corey, thank you very much. At number 33, I wanted on 3 different pieces of paper, Emmy. How can I send them? Come on.
Isn't it be any else paper?
How can I send one piece of paper to 3 people and I can't even cut it because you wrote on the back too? Do it again. 3 different pieces of paper, okay?
That you didn't give me 3 pieces of paper.
You know where the paper is, don't you? Why did you ask? There's paper everywhere in this house. I mean, it's all we have around here is paper. Here you go. There's like paper on every shelf. All right, pack number 16. Going out to Kojaks, man. Kojaks, thank you so much for sponsoring our museum collection video for you. I kind of felt bad that first light box wasn't that good. So let's see if we can get a redemption for you. Kojaks, first pack for him. Here we go. Number 33, pack number 16. There's Denny McLain. He was a good pitcher. Oh, boy. There it is. The Mickey Mantle going to Kojaks. So one of the Mantle is gone. Then the base card at that. I love this card. The 65 Topps Mantle is Kojaks. There you go. So very, very nice. He says, those are the breaks. You know, sometimes you buy a box, you don't get it. And then sometimes you do. And here he does. He comes through. Brian says, if that's a PSA 4, if you can get a 4 on that, it's a $700 card. That's pretty awesome right there. Congratulations, Kojaks. Number 33. One of the Mantles coming off the board. There is still the Mantle home run leader card, still the Mantle RBI leader card. So 2 more Mantles out there. And we still have the biggest rookie, Steve Carlton, still out there, along with another Hall of Fame rookie in Tony Perez. All right, Kojaks, congrats. Next one's live right now, number 34. Sounds good, David. Yeah, it'd be best if you could just update your Patreon page so it's in there. Otherwise, I'll just I'll try to put it in with your breaks next time. Because like I said, I press a button and then it prints every single package's label at once. And if you don't have an address in there, then nothing prints out for you. That for some reason there's like an option on Patreon where you can click a box that says opt out of receiving benefits by mail, and a lot of people actually click that. And then there's no address and there's like no way to send you anything. Kojaks has another one. He hit the Mantle. Let's see if he can hit another one. 55. There is no 55. Just so you know, that's one of the I did the last portion of the preparation was done at basketball practice tonight on my phone, typing all this up. There's no 55. We got to do a respin. 54 packs were made. Here's the respin for Kojaks. It's going to be 53. So we do have 53. Here it is. Bobby Richardson was a good one. Good long career. champion Tommy Aaron, Hank Aaron's little brother, Warren Spahn, Hall of Famer Warren Spahn. And you're also going to have Hall of Famer Walter Alston, who's a Hall of Fame manager. I put the Spahn with him because I figured that a lot of people don't even know who Walter Alston is, even though he's a Hall of Famer. So I wanted to give you a notable Hall of Famer, too. So Warren Spahn for Kojaks. Thank you very much. And Walter Alston. Next one, number 35 is live right now. $1965 Topps set break. Spahn looks a little old there. Yeah, I believe it says pitching coach. So he's probably been retired. He's probably like 50 years old there. It says like P coach. I don't know if he's a pitcher / coach. I'd have to bring up his baseball reference page and see when the last year he pitched was. Do you still have one sitting for me? Well, Johnny, if it clears, just let me know, and then we'll give you the spin. We haven't spun one for you yet. Like we didn't. Oh, there it goes. Now it just came through lot number 30. I just saw it. So we're gonna have Johnny's spin coming up too. So Johnny, it did come through, but first we got pack 21 to do. Let's see. Here it is. Pack 21 going to Kojaks. Tim McCarver's in there. He is Ron Fairley. Get this text out of the way. Here's your Hall of Famer. It's a leader card. It is going to be the mantle again. Kojaks with his second mantle. Also, you get Brooks Robinson and Harmon Killebrew on there. It's the RBI leader card. Man, Kojak's doing pretty well. Taking his second mantle from the set. Congrats, man. Number 35 is off the board. And then we had Johnny have a failed payment at number 30. And it has just cleared. So we're going to get him his spin at number 30. That one's coming up right now. Johnny, here you go. Official spin. It's going to be pack number 8 for Johnny. Pack number 8's right here. Let's see what we got. Rocky Colavito was a good one. You got the Rookie Stars card for the Indians there. And it's going to be Brooksy. Brooks Robinson. Hall of Famer right there. One of the greatest fielding third basemen of all time. So, Johnny, thank you very much. Got that payment to go through. So, Willie Mays in your last pack. And now Brooks Robinson right there. Yeah, great picture of Brooks Robinson. Thank you very much. 36 is coming up next. We are down to less than 20 packs. What is there, 18 packs left? 54 were made. Number 36 is live right now. Hefty Jacob, a Still Valley alumni is in the house. Did I have you in class? That's pretty awesome. I'm trying to think of all the Jacobs I had. Jacob M. I don't want to say all their last names. Oh, you took French. So you had Madame Beche. That's all right. Hey, if you know French, we're looking for a French teacher. But the dodgeball tournament regular, remember those crazy dodgeball tournaments? I used to be the sponsor, and I used to host these insane dodgeball tournaments. Did you ever participate in any of my wiffle ball tournaments? We did those for a few years. Those were pretty awesome too. Kojaks, here we go. Dodgeball was pretty crazy though. Couple of those years, I got in on a couple dodgeball teams. It was pretty fun. Pack number 28. Kojaks, who's already hit 2 mantles, is going to try for a third. Here we go. Good luck. Let's see. Zoilo Versailles. Anyone know who this guy is? Did you know he won the MVP award this year? This random bum? He won the 1965 MVP somehow. Nobody even knows who that is. Completely, talk about a one-hit wonder. Completely out of nowhere. Boog Powell's a good one. And we're going to have the Bob Gibson and Don Drysdale right there. So 2 Hall of Famers. Bob Veal was the strikeout leader that year from the Buccos. So Kojaks, first pack for you without a mantle in it, but still double Hall of Fame card. Congrats on that one. Next up, pack 37 is live right now. Lou Ford fan, probably never heard of him either. Lou Ford fan is a Twins guy. Yeah, is Zoilo Versailles, or anyone even talk about him in Minnesota? He hit like 30-some home runs as a shortstop in 65, and he won the MVP. He was terrible like after that. Complete one-hit wonder. Rick Jam is going to have this next one. Rick, thank you very much. Number 37. Let's spin it for you and see what we got. Did he get hurt? I think he just faded away. I don't know. You have to look at his baseball reference page. It's pretty crazy, though. The forgotten MVP. Pack number 15. Here you go. Are the Pirates doing anything for Bill Mazeroski this year? They'll have a moment of silence on opening day. I don't know beyond that what else they're going to do for him. Bill Mazeroski already is very, very celebrated. He's got a statue. Maybe they'll have a Bill Mazeroski day. That would be nice. And I'm sure they'll wear a patch for him all season. Wear a number 9 patch. Carl Yastrzemski coming off the board is as the next one. Usually when there's been a big player that's, so important to your organization that passes, a lot of teams will wear their patch. So I suspect the Pirates will have a number 9 patch on their uniform somewhere or maybe on their hat to remember Maz this year, because he was very, very important to us. Here's number 38 live right now. Cross Carl off the list. Brooks Robinson was found too. Banks is still out there. Aaron, Lou Brock, Mantle, and Killebrew. Rose, Koufax, Carlton, and Perez are still out there. The 2 best rookies left. Steve Carlton rookie card. He opened the first pack of 2026. No, that was who was that? What's his name? I can't remember his name. It wasn't him. It was it was a pitcher. Number 31 coming off the board next. Here we go. I think it was a former Dodger pitcher. All right, Kojaks, here we go. Frank Howard was good. And we're going to have Hall of Famer Jim Bunning, who would go, I think after his career, didn't he go down and become a congressman or something like that? Hall of Famer Jim Bunning for Kojaks. Thanks, Corey. Next one up, number 39. 54 packs were made. So we are getting down to it. About 16 packs left or so. Banks, Aaron, Brock, Mantle, Rose, Koufax, Carlton, Perez. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. About half of them will have one of those chasers in it. Kojaks has number 39. Kojaks, thank you very much. Let's spin it for you. Number 39 is going to be pack number 12. Let's check it out here. Number 12, here it is. Let's see what we got. Checklist is in there. Tommy Harper. Got the World Series card. Those are always pretty cool, those World Series cards. Pirates team card. Roberto Clemente and Willie Stargell are on there somewhere. 6th place. Man, that's terrible. They went from 1st place in 1960 down to 6th 5 years later. Bob Gibson. World Series Bob Gibson card right there. Congratulations on the Gibby. Next one up, number 40 is live right now. Who's one player from, let's say, the 80s or earlier that would do good in today's game? Oh, Ricky Henderson would do fantastic with his speed and the bigger bases and only being able to throw over so many times. Ricky Henderson probably still 150 bases easy. And with his knowledge of the strike zone and how he would have that small strike zone, man, I think Henderson would do quite well from the 80s. I think Barry Bonds would do quite well from the 80s. I know that Bobby Shantz was the guy's name who opened the first pack. I know the pitchers throw a lot harder, but, man, Bonds' hands were so quick. That swing was so compact, so quick. He could get around on any. You saw what he did against Eric Gagne. He could handle Eric Gagne. Gagne was throwing 100. Pack number 3 going next. Going to Caldinetti. Here we go. Got the team card right there. And And Red Sheendinst, Hall of Famer Red Sheendinst from the Cardinals, coming off the board next. Caldinetti, thank you very much. Next one's live right now, number 41. Still left of the remaining packs, we have Banks, Aaron, Brock, Mantle, and Killebrew. Pete Rose, Koufax, Carlton rookie, and Tony Perez rookie card as well. Reggie Jackson would light it up still today. Yep, Reggie Jackson. He'd be fun to watch. Koufax with number 41. There's always a debate about that. Like, for example, would Babe Ruth be any good if he played today? Because he was so out of shape. And he was pitching, he was facing pitchers that were throwing like 80 miles an hour. Would Babe Ruth still be able to hang today? Or would he be like I don't know, a Dan Vogelback? Hank Bauer was good. And here we go. Pete Rose. There you go. That's an early Pete Rose. His rookie is 63. Third year Pete Rose. There's another chaser off the list. Koufax. Congratulations. I don't know if that's the one you were chasing after, but congrats. Pete Rose is a good one. Next one's live right now, number 42. Only 12 packs left. Packs remain. Babe Ruth designated to Scranton today. Yeah, that's always an interesting conversation. He wouldn't be able to use that 40-ounce bat and get around on 100 miles an hour. Everyone throws 100 now. Like, I think the slowest fastball in all the majors, I think it was last year or the year before, was Marco Gonzalez, and he threw 90. And that was the slowest fastball. Eric's has number 42. I mean, if you throw through 90 in 1927, you probably have the fastest fastball in the majors. Pack number 40 coming off the board. Next, we're going to consolidate again. Move this down now to one box. So all the packs moving into one because we're getting low. All right, what do we say here? Pack number 40. Here it is. Matty Lou got Mel Stottlemyre World Series card in there. And it's going to be the other Mantle, Mickey Mantle and Harmon Killebrew leader card. There you go. That's the fourth and final Mantle from the list. Eric's, congratulations. Mantle number 4 is gone. However, we still have the top rookies still out there. Steve Carlton rookie card is out there. And also the Tony Perez rookie card. Sandy Koufax is there. Lou Brock, Hank Aaron, Ernie Banks amongst my chasers. That's my first Mantle. Very nice. Congrats, man. It's a nice one. 65 tops. Next, number 43 is live right now. Top cards remaining from these final 11 or so packs. Banks, Aaron, Brock, Koufax, Carlton, rookie, Perez, rookie. Eventually, we're going to get down where I can just lay out the 6 or 7 packs that are left. I didn't even mean to do that. 7 or 8 packs. Looks like Koufax has number 43. Thank you, Corey. Number 43. Koufax is going to have pack number 11. All righty, here we go. Number 11. Here it is. Let's see if he can hit one of the big rookies that are left. Joe Nuxall, who was the youngest ever pitcher in the big leagues. 15. Harvey Haddix, who once threw a 10-inning no-hitter and lost. Vern Law was great. And we're going to have Tony Perez rookie stars card right there. Man, that's a nice one. The Tony Perez rookie card. Hall of Famer Tony Perez. He wanted the Koufax, but that's a pretty nice consolation prize right there, Tony Perez. I have him ranked as the 3rd best rookie in the entire set behind Carlton and Joe Morgan. So Koufax, pack 43 was a good one, or spin 43. Next one up, spin number 44 is live right now. About 50-50 chance of any one of those guys. Banks, Aaron, Brock, Koufax, and Carlton rookie card. These are the only packs left. We can just about make a stack of them. That's how few packs there's left. That's it. That's all we got left. TJ Miller is going to win this one. TJ, thank you very much. Here is your spin. Let's see what we got. If you're building an all-time who's a pitcher and a bullpen, well, that's tough. An all-time team? Man, that's tough. That is a tough one. All-time pitcher. So many choices. Because you got to look at different eras, too. Because you could go like Walter Johnson or Christy Mathewson. Because those guys had extremely minuscule ERAs. But it was a different time. And then you got Maddox from the 90s. Man, I'm also thinking about picking Ohtani just because I could use him as a hitter, too. Nolan Ryan was great. All right, anyway, that's a great question. Bullpen's easy for me. That's Rivera. No doubt about it. I don't even have to think about that. Pack number 2 to T.J. Miller. He is still chasing the Hank Aaron. Let's see if he gets him. Rico Petrocelli. And you got the Lou Brock. Lou Brock will be yours. So, T.J., thank you very much. Next one, number 45, is live right now. That's all the packs that are left. Banks, Aaron, Brock, Koufax, and Carlton rookie card are the chasers that remain. Steve says, can we take a minute to acknowledge and congrats everyone for flying through this and helping to keep vintage alive and well? I love it. Yeah, so this is a really nice set. When I saw this set, I was like, that's a really good condition set. And it's just packed with Hall of Famers. And it's a really good rookie checklist. Like, there's some years where the rookies are like, I don't know. Like, who are the rookies? And like this is a pretty good rookie checklist right here. All right, Kojaks, here we go. You got 4 top-notch rookies in there. All right, we are going to have Kojaks take pack number 54, which is the very bottom pack, the last pack made. 54 of 54. Let's see what we got. The Cardinals celebrate their World Series win. Mel Stottlemyre, and we're going to have Juan Marichal is your Hall of Famer. It's the pitching leaders card. So, Kojaks, thank you very much. Next up, number 46 is live right now. Not that many packs left. There's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 9 packs left. And from our chaser list, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, there's 4. Brock was found just a minute ago. 4 out of 9. 44% chance of hitting one of those 4 players. We're going to have this one going to Rick. Jam, Rick, good luck. Let's see if we can get to the Aaron, the Banks, the Koufax, or the Carlton rookie card. Pack number 32. Here it is in the set break. Good luck. Nelly Bryles, rookie card. Got a checklist in there. Steve Blass. He's a hero around here. You're going to get 2. You're going to get a Koufax and Drysdale. It's the ER leaders card. That doesn't count as the Koufax. The Koufax I have is the base. It's still a nice one right there. So the Koufax base is still out there, which is worth more than this, but still a great card right there. And you're also going to get, how about a Louis Tiant rookie card? So that's a nice pack. Louis Tiant rookie, some people think he should be a Hall of Famer. Just don't show this card to Jeff Wilson because it would just confuse him. Just kidding, Jeff. We love you. But there's now only 8 packs left. Here's number 47. Louis Tiant rookie card off the board. Kojaks in the lead on this one. Hey, Emmy, you got it done? Okay, you got to get to bed then. I'm gonna send those to them.
I got 3 whole minutes.
You're gonna give him a book?
Only just one.
You can't make crazy promises like that.
I am.
All right, we got Kojaks with this next one. All right, let me go get in bed. I'll come talk to you in a minute. Number 44 is coming up next. Here we go. Going to Kojaks. He said he's looking for Koufax. Just a few packs left now before we move into the final round. Joe Torre, Hall of Famer Joe Torre, off the board next. Kojaks, thank you very much. 47's in the books. Here's number 48. You can see now on the wheel, you can clearly read the packs that remain. There's not that many remaining. Banks, Aaron, Koufax, and Carlton are the best ones that remain from the big cards list. Kojaks has number 48. Here we go. This is all that's left. Let's see what it's going to be now. It's pack number 23. Good luck, Kojaks. Pack number 23. And you got him. There he is. Sandy Koufax, 65 Topps is yours. The one you're after. Congrats, man. So I'll take Koufax off. And now that leaves Ernie Banks, Hank Aaron, and the Steve Carlton rookie card as the 3 chasers that remain. Doogies with a raid. Thank you very much, Doogies. I appreciate that. Number 49 is live right now. There's only, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 packs remain there. Only 6 packs left. Roman says, I enjoy watching your YouTube videos. Thanks for what you're doing. Hey, thanks for watching. I really appreciate that. Thanks for checking in. Caldenetti with a $1,000 pack, a record. And it's cleared. 2 people hit max bid. Sometimes that happens. When 2 people hit a max bid, that'll go. So, Caldenetti, I'm not going to force you to pay $1,000. I mean, the whole set, I think, is like a $5,000 set. That wouldn't be fair. So what we'll do, Caldenetti, why don't you go and I assume you're good with me canceling this, or you cancel it. So we're just going to let you off the hook. Go cancel it right now, Caldenetti. What you got to do is go to Whatnot, maybe type in how do I cancel an order, and we'll get you fixed up. You have to cancel the order, then I accept it, and I'm going to accept it. Your money will go right back. And Caldenetti, just got to make sure that you're good with that. He's not saying anything. He's probably like in shock. So two people hit a max bid. Sometimes what someone will do is they'll hit max bid, or they'll put like $1,000 just to make sure they win it. But if 2 people hit 1,000, and maybe Caldenetti hit like 1111 to make sure he would get it, that'll happen. It says, yeah, cancel it. So you got to cancel it, and then I accept it. So we're going to just move on, cancel that order. Here we go again, number 50. Yeah, I'm not even going to like pretend to. And there's some people that might say, oh, well, you got to take it. I'll send you some extra stuff. But yeah, we got to make sure that doesn't happen. And it's going again to $1,000. Noise cards, purchase number 50. Well, we're making a lot of money here. Noise cards, it did it again. I don't know how that got to 1,000. 2 people. I'm going to go ahead and ban noise cards. I think that they might be a troll, so they're banned. And, I mean, they might be a big bidder, but he said, holy frick, crap, poop stink, which I don't know. Who says that? So he's banned from bidding. We're going to go again. We've got the troll out of here. Good night. I love you.
I do.
I'll wake you up in the morning.
Okay.
Steve Carlton, rookie, still out there. Hank Aaron and Ernie Banks. Yeah, you can always see when people are bidding too. So he just came in on those 2 and caused trouble on those 2. Yes, he had 6 in the morning. I hate getting up so early. How about today we had a half day and Jackson came in and visited me. My wife and Jackson, we had lunch together. And then got some pictures with him in my classroom in his desk. I figured since it's my last year, it'd be nice. Pack 35. Let's Going off the board would be nice to have a picture of him in my classroom. I have a picture of my daughter, Olivia. She's 14 now. I have a picture of her when she was 4, sitting at a desk, raising her hand in my classroom. I love that picture. So now I got a picture of Jackson in my classroom. Dick Groat, 1960 MVP right there. And you're going to get the Carlton rookie card. How about that? That's pretty crazy. Makes me feel bad for Caldinetti and Noy Cards, whoever probably would have been them. But we had all kinds of crazy bids going on. And Justin AZ, it's like, you know what? I'm going to go try it. And he gets it. That's a great hit right there. Congratulations. The Steve Carlton rookie card off the board. So Hank Aaron and Ernie Banks are left. Yeah, that card is worth quite a bit. That's a great card right there. Here we go. Number 52 is live right now. And we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 packs left. Banks and Aaron are the last 2 chasers. The other guys in there, by the way, are going to be, there's Ron Santo, Nelly Fox, and Luis Aparicio are the other ones. Just so you know, for full transparency, those are the other guys. They're all Hall of Famers. All Hall of Famers remain, but 2 of them are bigger than the others. And I see Caldinetti, I just got your cancellation to wipe away your $1,000 bid. We'll go do that for you and get that taken care of right now, because I don't want you to even worry about it. I like to, I mean, $1,000 is a lot of money. So, except lot number 49, $1,000 and $1,020 is coming back to you. It's done. All right, well. Anyway, Kojaks has this next one. Here we go. Caldinetti, request granted. Pack number 1. Here it is for Kojaks. He's got 2 mantles tonight. He's got a Koufax. Kurt Flood. Good name right there. And Luis Aparicio is going to be your Hall of Famer off the board. So, Kojaks, thank you very much. And now we are down to number 53. There are only 4 packs left. Pack 26, 45, 29, and 51. All that remains. Kurt Flood was a borderline Hall of Famer. Yeah, he was a good one. I think also for the Union, right? Like he was a big free agency started because of him, I think. He really challenged the system. It's like, why should I play for you? Why can't I have a little bit of freedom where I'm going to play? Pack number 29 going next to Rick Jam. Here we go. You got a 50-50 shot at the Banks or the Hank Aaron. 50-50 shot. Who do we have here? That's a pretty cool card right there. Cardinals and Yankees World Series. Tommy John. Tommy John may be in the Hall of Fame someday. He should be. I don't know why he's not. And you're going to have Hall of Famer Ron Santo as your hit right there. So, Rick, thank you very much. And a Tommy John in there as well. 287 wins. Yeah, I think that. And then the surgery, although he wasn't the one that performed the first surgery. I mean, it's literally named after him. He was the first one that had the guts to do it. Nice Santo right there, says Jake. We're down to 3 packs left. It's Banks, Aaron, and Nelly Fox are the 3 Hall of Famers left. Here's number 54. Yeah, he risked his career to do it. Kojaks is going to have this one. All right. Good luck, Corey. 67% chance of the Banks or the Aaron. The other one's Nelly Fox. It's going to be pack number 51. Let's see who it's going to be for Kojaks. Hoping for one of those 2, Banks or Aaron. Both of those guys were the rookies in 1954 Topps. And you're going to have Hammer and Hank. You got him. Hank Aaron, 1965 Topps right there for Kojaks. Congratulations, Corey. You got some nice ones tonight along with the mantles. So now it's just Banks and Nellie Fox. 2 left. Next one's live. We got the 1986 Topps break coming up after this, the Topps Tiffany break. Two set breaks tonight. Those man, the 86 Topps Tiffany cards are in just amazing condition. Like I honestly think that you've got a good chance of getting a 10 on a lot of these. If not, you're gonna probably get a 9. I showed all these cards in a video. If you want to go back and watch that video from 2 weeks ago, I think I called it like, "Am I an idiot for opening this sealed set of 86 Topps Tiffany?" It's never been shipped to anybody. I bought it from the original seller who bought it from Montgomery Wards and put it up in their closet. And that's an important thing that it hasn't been shipped, because when they get shipped, they kind of like, the boxes get all shuffled around and the cards inside are moving throughout the process. Kojak's has number 55. You'll see the card. We'll show you some of those cards in a minute. Kojak's, thank you very much. Number 45. He's looking for the Banks. It's either Banks or Nellie Fox. Bert Campaneris Gold Cup. Tony Kubek was pretty good. Tito Francona, he was good. Jeff Torborg, he would go on to be a manager, I think. Phil Niekro, Rookie Stars. Man, I totally missed that one. When I was doing this at 2 a.m. last night, I completely missed the Phil Niekro. Can you believe that? Phil Niekro's a Hall of Famer. He deserves a top letter. What a nice one for Kojak's. And there's the Banks. Ernie Banks and Phil Niekro, Rookie Stars in the same freaking pack. Kojak's has had himself quite a nice night. Started off a little bit slow with that first box in Museum, but it's really picked up since then. With the second box was very nice, and now some nice ones right there. So, well, we told you Nellie Fox is the last one left. You can see him right there. Nellie Fox, Hall of Famer, live right now. Yeah, Niekro's rookie is 64, but still Rookie Stars card. Still a nice one for Kojak's. They did that with the Tony Oliva, too. They gave him like a rookie cup, but it's not his rookie. How many rookies does Lou Piniella have? He's got like 3 of them. Like rookie outfielders, Lou Piniella. He's like on 3 different years. It's crazy. People get jammed up with Dale Murphy, too. They did that with Dale Murphy. He's got like rookie catchers in like 77 and 78. White Sox Tom says Lou Piniella had rookie cards in 64 to 69. Let's see. Here's the last one. We already told you who it was going to be. It's your Hall of Famer, Nellie Fox, to wrap it up. And Rick Jam, thank you very much for taking that one. And this break is in the books. There's one final set. Since it's a quick one, we did that one in less than an hour and a half. Just set breaks don't take all that long. Whoa, Nelly, says Kojak's. We're gonna go ahead and do the 86 break as well. Do you guys like the top list of the players that are left? I didn't do that, but I could do that again if you wanted me to do the chaser list. Do you like having that? You guys like the chaser list? All right, so let's go through and list off. Let me make a list for you real quick. This is going to be the 86 Topps Tiffany break. This is a loaded set. Let me find my 65 Topps list, and I'll just redo that because that worked out perfectly. I'll take like the top 30. There's 60. How many did I make here? 66 here. So I'm going to read off all the names and go from there. I don't even know. I'm just going to put the big ones. I might not do 30. I might do less than that. But I'm going to name the big ones that are going to be worth big money in PSA 9 or 10. George Brett goes for great money. I'm not going to do any of the leaders cards like Pete Rose has a bunch of leaders cards. There's like all-star cards. I won't do those. Ricky Henderson. I'm just going to do the main ones. Put Mike Schmidt on there. Mike Schmidt. Tom Seaver. Big names. Roger Clemens, second year. Kirby Puckett. I do like that. That did work out pretty well, having that list. Just so it helps you because if you're after a certain player, then you never have to ask. Like, for example, this. Was Ricky hit yet? Was Ryan Sandberg hit yet? Was Nolan Ryan hit yet? You know, and so on and so forth. So I'm not going to do any the All-Stars. I'm just going to leave those. Got Wade Boggs. I'm just going to do, like, the base cards. So, like, there's going to be, like, a couple Cal Ripkins in here, like the All-Star. We got Rod Carew. Let's do him. Looking for the big Steve Carlton. That's one of his final cards. I won't put Harold Baines on there. Steve Carlton. Maybe like Dennis Eckersley. I'm going to put Jack Morris down. Pete Rose, Cal Ripken Jr. Pete Rose years. Andre Dawson. Robin Yount. We're almost done. I'm just going through. I can see the hits on the backs. Let's see. Tony Perez. Del Murphy's a good one, by the way. I feel like his PSA 10 would go for a good bit of money. I mean, just go ahead and look up a Dale Murphy Tiffany PSA 10 and see what it goes for, or 9 for that matter. Tony Gwynn, Ozzie Smith, Reggie Jackson is one, Don Mattingly. What else? Ted Simmons I won't put on there, even though he's a Hall of Famer. What else? Carlton Fisk, Ryan Sandberg. Raleigh Fingers, Nolan Ryan. Alrighty, I think we're good to go here. Yeah, we're good to go. So with this one, sorry if it looks like I cut corners. I just put Tiffany set break on here. That's how I did it. There's no pack wrappers for 86 Tiffany. So I was like, I don't want people to think that this is 86 Topps because it's not. I mean, it looks like 86 Topps, but it's 86 Topps Tiffany, which is way better than just 86. It's really tough to find these in high grade because of the black corners. Go ahead and populate this. These are all sequentially ordered. I think I might be able to fit a couple more back there. Gonna probably need all 3 boxes. There's 66 packs made here. It's a bigger set, 792 cards. Each pack has, I believe it's 12 cards each. 66 total packs. And they are all there. So let me go ahead and show you a card, for example. I don't know, let's pick one out. I don't want to like give away too much, but these cards are in crazy good condition. What's this? For example, Pete Rose years cards. Let me find with the black border on it. Okay, look, freaking Pete Rose. Let's take a look at the Pete Rose. Every single card is sleeved up. And just look at the corners on all these. These are straight out of a sealed set of 86 Topps Tiffany. They're all the Tiffany backs. 86 Topps Tiffany. This is just an example pack. And like you'll have a Hall of Famer in every single pack. You can see the corners will be really, really nice. So this is one that these will grade well. If you want to send them off to PSA, you should do quite well. So I can't even fit all 66 packs in here. So there's going to be 4 of them off to the side over there. But I'll print the list. I just did the top 25 just to make it go a little bit faster. Let me go ahead and print this list out. Get your top 25 alphabetically. I don't know why George Brett's coming up at the top, but I don't have time to mess with it. Big cards in alphabetical order. File print. Yeah, these cards go for, like, if you look at like a Ricky Henderson, PSA 10 Tiffany, like we're talking 4 digits on some of these. Ross says, you made 66 packs? You should have made 6, 7. Yeah, the reason why it's 66 is because 792 divided by 66 is exactly 12. That's the only way I could get exactly 12 cards in every pack. So that's where that came from. But that would have made the made all the 12-year-olds that might be watching super happy. So we got the list here, the big chasers. We'll go ahead and leave that there again, and we're ready to go. Same deal. I'll start them all off at $1. This first one, though, I'm going to put a couple. I'm going to just add a little bit of extra time. I don't have a pinch hitter tonight, but I got to go say goodnight to the kids. So I'm going to do this first one at, give me 2 minutes on it. 2 minutes and 30 seconds. First one is up, and I'll get the wheel up here in a second. But let me say goodnight to the kids, and then we'll get started. First one's running. Okay, I'm back. I got 30 seconds. I'm going to get the wheel ready to go. Give me 1 second. I'm going to have to copy and paste the 66 from the other. I got it on my notepad. Is Razor Shines in here? No, but I stopped and I looked at this one guy. His name was Joe Desa or something like that. I was like, who's this guy? I've never heard of him. He got a really sad story. He got killed after the 86 season, or 85 season. Kojaks is going to win this one. Let's bring out the wheel. Give me 30 seconds to get the wheel ready. Show wheel. Remove all. Let's see if this will work. There's all 66 packs. I'm so glad I figured out how to do this. Lots of graded value in this one right here. All right, here we go. So I'm going to shuffle it around a little bit, and then here we go. First one up for Kojaks. Yeah, this is going to be a nice one. With the condition is just crazy on these. All right, pack number 36. Let's see where that's going to be, somewhere from this middle one. All righty, here it is, pack number 36. Tom Brookins. All your base cards are all sleeved up. In case you like any of those guys, like Keith Hernandez, you could even send that one off to be graded if you wanted to. You're going to start off with the Cal Ripken Jr. All-Star card. That's a nice start. I did not include any All-Stars on here. A lot of these guys have multiple cards like Mattingly and, Sandberg, Ripken, All-Star cards. Pete Rose has like 8 cards in this. Nice start, Kojaks. Congrats. Next one's live right now. Oh, I forgot the time. Freak. Ross tried to stop me. Well, you get extra bidding time on this. I'm going to fix that right now and change that back down to 15 seconds for the next one. Yeah, it was set at 2:30, so I can go say goodnight to everybody. Best rookie in there is Cecil Fielder. Yeah, there's one pack that has like the 2, 3, 4 rookies all together in one. It's like Ozzie Guillen, Harold Reynolds, and Lenny Dykstra in one pack. A couple of these have multiple. I think I put like Doc Gooden, his second year card. He's there's like a double up of him. Like I have a Doc Gooden. I think I also put his All-Star, his strikeout leader card together because that's a pretty nice card. Yeah, it's Doc Gooden. He was his stats were better than Paul Skeens were. Paul Skeens' first 2 years, which is crazy. As long as Paul Skeens can avoid going down the road that Gooden went to, he should be fine. Are you a new fan of the rule? I like it, yeah. Initially, I thought the way I envisioned it is that the umpires would be getting an assist on every call. Like it would automatically, there'd be a tone in their ear that said strike or not. But I guess it doesn't work that way. They get as many challenges as they want up until they get 2 wrong. It's not bad. It's quick. I've been watching every Pirates spring training game. I don't know why I'm not blacked out from it. But every day, 1 o'clock, I have it on. I'm like, hey, class, I know that you're working on this right now, but Pirates are up 2-0 or whatever. Yeah, it's on the MLB app. It's pretty great. Players are different sizes. I know, it's specific to the player. Yeah, every strike zone is different. All the players were measured. And so every player will have a different strike zone. Like Aaron Judge is going to have a much bigger strike zone than Jose Altuve. So when they do a challenge on Judge, it'll go through his strike zone and not Altuve's, or not just some random zone. All right, we got this one. Finally, those 2 minutes are gone, but we got to talk a little bit of baseball, and Kojaks is going to have this next one. Good luck, Corey. Let's see. It's unlimited challenges per game. You get to keep going until you get 2 wrong. So once you miss your second one, you're done. All right, here it is, number 50 for Kojaks. And then if it goes into extra innings, you get an extra challenge, I think, every inning. Tom Henke. Lou Whitaker, he should be a Hall of Famer, and I put him, you know who I put him with. I had to put him with Alan Trammell. Man, just look at the corners on these, by the way. Like, look at this sharp. You can't even see any white on these at all. Straight from the factory set. Opened on video once, then top-loaded all of the Hall of Famers up. Man, what a nice double play combination right there. Congrats on that one, Kojaks. Coming up next, number 59, and we're going back down to 15 seconds now going forward. It's live right now. So shiny and glossy, I know. Tiffany was like the Cadillac of cards back then. I didn't even put Alan Trammell or Lou Whitaker as one of the chasers. Just try to stick to the big base cards. Eric's has this next one. Eric's, thank you very much. Here we go. Eric's is going to end up with pack number 46. That's in here somewhere. I wish I would have written the numbers on the top of the packs. Make it a little easier on myself. All right, here we go. Maybe next time. 86 Topps Tiffany. Willie McGee All-Star card is in there. Checklist. And And Kirby Puckett. What a card right there. Look at that. Look at the corners on this Puckett. Second-year card. Absolutely gorgeous Tiffany Puckett right there. First one off the chaser list. Congratulations, Eric's at lot number 59. Next one's live, number 60, going right now. Puckett is a nice one. Hall of Famer right there. I would not be surprised if a PSA 10 goes for like $800 of a Puckett or something like that. Little off. Center on top to bottom says mystery, but still could get a 10. Oh, Rick Jam taking this next one. Rick Jam, thank you very much. It is tough to get 10s, but I would assume every one of these cards should at least get a 9. Like I said, we showed you every single card in this set in the video. One owner on this set. Here we go. Bought it from the original owner. Pack number 20. Again, I don't know what pack has the big ones in it. There's Andre Dawson, the Hawk, coming off the board next. So Andre Dawson, Hall of Famer. Thanks, Rick. Next one's live right now. Number 61. Finally bought some Sharpie markers from Amazon because I never have them. I'm just kind of like rewriting, like I'm crossing out the pack number and writing the lot there, so I make sure I send you the right number. Kojaks with number 61. Thank you, Corey. We've got number 55 coming up next. Number 55. That'd be over here. It's 48. Here it is. Pack number 55 for Kojaks. Kojaks has had a good night tonight. Let's see what else. Mark Langston is in there. He was good. Mike Hargrove, former manager. Mike Morgan, a journeyman. And Jim Rice will be your Hall of Famer. 86 Topps Tiffany. Kojaks, thank you very much. Next one's live right now. Ryan says, my entire childhood I watched the Hawk and all the expos at the Big O, Olympic Stadium. That Rice card looks perfect, says Mystery. I know. Great eye appeal on that one. Nick says, I know it's a lot of work, but you should do more of these. They're a lot of fun. The set breaks. I love doing the set breaks. I do. It's nice. Like 65 Topps, we can never do a box of those. So we do a set break of it. It's just like sleeving every card, and it does take a lot of time, but it's fun to do. All right, here we go. We had a half day today, so I actually finished this up at school. I got all my work done. We had like an assignment to do. We had to do training for the state standardized testing. I had already got all that done ahead of time. So my wife came in and hung out with me a little bit, and I finished up this 86 there. There's Paul Molitor, Hall of Famer Paul Molitor. Look at the corners on these. Love them. So PN Stinson has this one. Thank you very much. Next one's live right now, number 63. One guy does set breaks by the player. My goodness. You know, I could see that wheel, we could do that. Now that I figure out how to quickly populate the wheel, it would just be, I don't know. It'd be a bit much. Paul Molitor's a hit. We could take him off the list. He's gone. Making sure that all these other ones were still there. Yep. Eric's has this next one at number 63. Eric's, thank you very much. Number 35 is up next. Let me find it. Here it is. Pack number 35. Going out to Eric's. See if there's any notable names amongst the non-Hall of Famers. Not really. Wade Boggs. What a nice card that one is. The Chicken King. Wade Boggs coming off the board. Congratulations. I'll take him off my chaser list. I think there's a Wade Boggs All-Star card in there, maybe. Eric's, congrats. Says there's another one of my favorites. Next one's live. Glad that you got a PC guy. Super sharp corners on the Boggs. I got this from that big collection that my brother and I picked up last winter. This is one of the few things left from it. Initially, I was going to sell the whole set sealed, but I couldn't find a seller. And I got one guy who said he would drive to me from Massachusetts, but for some reason we lost contact. He said he was going to pay me $1,500 for the whole set and come and buy it. I also had an offer for over $2,000, I think, but we just couldn't figure out how to get it. I didn't want to ship it. He didn't want it shipped. I wasn't going to fly it to him. Although maybe I should have. So I kept it for a while and eventually decided we need to rip this open. Here's pack number 62. Going out to Rick Jam. Good luck. Ted Power. Man, I hated Ted Power. Hated him when he was a Pirate. Hated him even more when he was a coach for the Reds. Brett Saberhagen's a nice all-star card. Daryl Strawberry. You're going to have 3 cards in here. Now, if you look up what like a PSA 9 or 10 Strawberry, it goes for great money. You're also going to have Doc Gooden and Doc Gooden. So I gave you a Super Mets pack right there. Doc Gooden second-year card. So I thought that would be pretty. I know that none of them are Hall of Famers, but I'm telling you, Strawberry goes for good money graded. So congratulations on that one, Rick. Triple Mets pack at lot number, what was that? 64. Next one's live right now, number 65. Back in his playing days, a lot of us thought that Strawberry would be a Hall of Famer. He was on that kind of trajectory, but just kind of faded away in the 90s a little bit. Still had some successful years, but never quite the same as he was in those mid-80s with the Mets, mid to late 80s. Pasta Jason has this next one. Pasta, thank you very much. Here's your spin. How long will we be until these are gone? Yeah, I'm not planning on doing anything except for set breaks tonight. There's number 43. Let's see what we've got. So probably at most another hour. Bruce Bochy is a future Hall of Famer, so I top-loaded him up as if he was a Hall of Famer. And then you've got Hall of Famer Frank Robinson, turn back the clock card right there. Thank you very much, Pasta. Next one's live right now. Sarah says, I'm sitting in the airport right now, so I'll be watching to keep myself busy. Nice. Yeah, we'll have you for about an hour, I think. We'll be doing breaks tomorrow. This is 86 TOPPS Tiffany, which you could only get it if you bought one of the Tiffany sets. They weren't inserts in packs or anything like this. Your flight's delayed till 1 a.m. Jeez. So you'll be boarding around, what, 12:20 or so? 12:30 maybe. Don't you hate that? Back with this next one. You can always go back and watch. We probably have like literally 500 live streams you could watch on YouTube if you wanted to kill time. Or just maybe catch up on some videos if you missed any. Number 28 here. Let's find it. Turns 27. Here we go. Number 28. Also, to make sure that I save time, I decided not to seal the team bags. The last time I did the team break, there's Dwight Evans. I sealed the team bags, and I had to open them up. And then when I went to put the cards back in, I could never get them in there because the sticky part would stick to the cards. This is much faster. Hall of Famer Harold Baines coming off the board next. Great centering and fantastic corners. Next one's live right now, 67. Every middle schooler's favorite. We played Deal or No Deal today in middle school. Instead of giving them money, I said, you know when the banker makes an offer? I offer just like, oh, here's some bonus points, or here's a piece of candy to whoever takes this one. I got creative today. I said the first person that takes this offer and raises their hand will get to have a 30-second round of hide and seek for their prize. Eric's takes this next one. Yeah, like the actual Deal or No Deal. It's like I have it up on the TV with the cases and everything. And every like 1 cent is like a virtual high five. Goes the whole way up to like the good prizes, like the $1 million and stuff like that. That's like a donut party, a Chick-fil-A party where I like buy them Chick-fil-A, which has only happened, I think, one time a couple years ago. But yeah, this kid took it, hide and seek. I had 2 prizes. He found one of them. One of the prizes was a sealed blaster box. He didn't find it, but he did find the candy bar that was taped to the back of the wall. All right, here we go. Pack number 10. I like having fun in my classes, especially 8th grade. Like, you got to make it interesting, or else they're not going to take Spanish. They'll just go and take art or music or some computer class. We've got a great Ozzie Smith right there. Ozzie Smith. Beautiful card, beautiful condition. Congrats on that one, Eric's. A nice one. Here's number 68. Do I have to travel? No. Luckily, I have my own room, and the kids all come to me. That would be miserable. When I first started there used to be 2 Spanish teachers, and we shared a room. And when I taught middle school my first year or 2, I had to have the dreaded cart and press a cart or push a cart down to the middle school. It was awful. I didn't know why I did that. Like, why did I freaking do that? I should have just had a big bag. All my supplies were on there. Western PA, I think we're getting like an inch of snow. We haven't gotten much. It's been pretty smooth sailing here. I know up in New York, you guys got hit pretty well. Up in the Northeast. Scott, let's see what we got. Dave Henderson right there on the leader's card. And Scott's going to have the Jack Morris, Hall of Famer Jack Morris, coming off the board next. Next one's live. Still George Brett's out there. Ripken, Fisk, Murphy, Eckersley, Mattingly, Schmidt, Ryan. Ozzie Smith was just hit. Pete Rose is still out there. Reggie Jackson, Ricky, Robin Yount, Carew, Clemens, Fingers, Sandberg, Carlton, Seaver, Gwynn, Perez. All those guys are still there for the taking. Yep, just got Ozzie. Yep. Good call, Ryan. I like that idea of having a checklist so you know it's still available. So if you come in late and you haven't been here, you know what cards are still out there. Next up, we got pack number 54 coming over here. Here it is. Going out to K. Johns. K. Johns, thank you very much. Let's see what we got for you. Billy Martin, not a Hall of Famer, but what a character. Ray Knight was good too for a few years. And there you go. George Brett All-Star card. That's a nice one. Now, I did not include any of the All-Star cards as chasers just to save room, but a nice one right there. Tiffany All-Star George Brett. Congrats. Next one's live. Yeah, there'll be quite a few Hall of Fame All-Star cards through here, and there's also several Pete Rose cards. There's the Pete Rose Legacy cards. When he broke the hit record, they made like 8 cards for him in there. Those are still, we haven't found any of those yet. Those are still all out there. Ross says, Jabs, New York City mayor. Yeah, that guy's an idiot. Is literally paying people $30 to shovel snow. You know what's interesting? You need to have an ID to go shovel snow. But you don't need it to vote. How does that work? Coastal Sports Cards is in the house. 2 kick drums. Thank you very much. Coastal Sports Cards, they got a great card shop down there around the Myrtle Beach area. I've been there a couple times. Thanks for the raid, man. Make sure you go follow them. We're doing a set break. 86 Topps Tiffany. This is, man, I bought this set off the original, by the way, Dusty Baker will be Hall of Famer, off the original purchaser of this. He's held this set since 86, and this the condition is just crazy. All the corners are perfect. There's Joe Desa. He's got a really sad story to him. I actually, when I was doing this last night at 2 a.m., I started doing research on Joe Desa because I'd never heard of him before. And there you go, Cal Ripken Jr. for 2 kick drums. Congratulations. There's another one of the big names off the list. Congrats. Next one's live right now. I looked at the back of his baseball card because I was like, who's this guy? And I was like, oh, he didn't do too bad. The dude had like 2 home runs and like 50 at-bats or whatever. 44 at-bats. I was like, why don't he get a bit more of a chance? And I go to his baseball reference page, and I saw that he was like a 290 career hitter in the minors. I was like, why did he ever get a shot? And then I saw the sad story why. White Sox Tom says, people were throwing snowballs at the cops in New York City. Yeah, New York City is just going downhill. That's a place I don't plan on going back there anytime soon. Rick Jam's going to have this next one, number 71. Yeah, Kirby was like one of the first cards hit. Number 60 coming off the board next. Here it is. Good old Dave Steeb starts it off. Pedro Guerrero. Padres leaders card. Who's that? Kennedy, I think, right? Van Slyke. Dave Stewart. Actually looks kind of nice. Usually Dave Stewart looks so mean. And there you go. George Brett. That's a great card right there. Hall of Famer George Brett is next off the list. Congratulations. Next one's live right now. All those numbers on that wheel are the packs remaining. I made 66 of these packs. Ross says someone called the police that kids were sledding on their property and the cops joined in the front. That's pretty great. We used to go sledding on a golf course when we were kids. We used to go across the street because the neighbors over there had a nice big hill, and then they got mad and told people to stay out. And then we started going to a golf course called Mount Odin, and then they put up like fences like halfway down the course to keep people out. I don't know. I need to take my kids sledding this year. I've got a big golf course in the back of my yard with big hills. I wonder if I could just go there. Might as well try it. I've seen a couple neighbors do it. Go there until I get kicked out, I guess. Here's number 56. Yeah, my yard is primarily flat. I mean, there's a tiny little mound back there that worked for them sledding when they were like, when Emmy was like 2 when we first moved in. But and there's Valenzuela. He might be a Hall of Famer someday. Who knows? Man, Joe Nolan looks just like a fake player. Who is this guy? Mike Jeffcoat and Eddie Murray, Hall of Famer, switch hitter, 500 home run club member Eddie Murray. Congrats. Next one's live right now. Eddie Murray was a good one. I didn't even put him on my top 25 list, but yeah, he's a good hit. Eric says it's all about a cardboard box to go down the grass hill. I used to do it all the way up to my teenage years. I never did the cardboard box down on the grass. Yeah, we need another big snowstorm. I take the kids to Seven Springs every year and take them snow tubing. That's pretty fun. But just good old-fashioned free sledding is just as good. Jeff with this next one. Because when we go snow tubing, it's like $250. It's crazy. It's like $40-some a person. Number 47. Here we go. But you never have to walk up the hill. You just go and stand on this conveyor belt. It takes you up there. Kent Herbeck. We called him Kent Home Run Beck. George Hendrick. There's Keith Hernandez All-Star card. Kirk Gibson's a good card right there. Tommy Herr. Steve Jeltz. And you got the second-year Roger Clemens. Congratulations. The Clemens is a good one. Tiffany Roger Clemens. He's one of the chasers. He's gone now. Congrats on that one, Jeff. Next one's live. Right now. Our breaks, we're not doing any breaks tonight. All of the regular breaks will be tomorrow. Sometimes we'll do like a consignment. Sometimes we'll do some breaks on a Tuesday. Sometimes we'll do personals. We're doing a throwback today. Set break style. And if you're looking to get into some breaks, those are all open right now. I just opened them up a couple hours ago. If you look at tomorrow's show, you'll find them there. The 85 Tiffany set's $4,500, says Mystery. I don't know if I would want to buy it. I want to go pick it up. I want to look at it. Is it sealed or not? There's two types of sets. The ones that have the seal broken, the ones that don't. The one that I had was seal intact. Had never been shipped. Yeah, that's a big commit. We got number 34 coming off the board. Let's find that one. There's number 30, 32, 33, and 34. Here we go. Good luck, PN Stinson. The Nolan Ryan, Ricky Henderson cards are worth a crazy amount in the PSA 10 if we're able to find one of them that could potentially get that grade. There's Rod Carew. I mean, just look how nice these are. Love the condition of these. Rod Carew. Big Hall of Famer right there off the board. Congrats. Next one's live. Hall of Famer Rod Carew. Yeah, he just missed the 68 or 65 top set by a few years. The 85 is loaded. You got 3 big rookies in there. Puckett, McGuire, and Clemens. 86 tops. The traded set is the one that's absolutely crazy. With Bonds, Canseco, Jackson, and Will Clark. Yeah, Doc Gooden rookie card. He's the number 4 guy in that set. Eric Davis rookie's in there too. John Franco. Rick Jam has this next one. 84 flair update with Puckett and Clemens is amazing. Number 51. Here you go. Let's see what we got. Greg Walker. Ray Miller, former Pirates pitching coach. He was good for us. He was with us in the 90s when we were good. 90, 91, 92. Vita Blue was good. Just outside of a Hall of Famer right there. And there's your Hall of Famer, Dave Winfield, who probably could have been a major league athlete in baseball, football, and basketball. This guy was an all-around athlete. Here's number 76. I think he got a scholarship for all those sports, and he was widely considered like a top recruit in football and basketball. Chose baseball, which I'm happy he did. One of those few guys that may have been a Hall of Famer in multiple sports. Phil's taking this next one. Dave Winfield was arrested once in Toronto for murder. Way back in the day. Although he was let off because... What did he did not murder a person. He murdered a bird. And the police arrested him for killing a bird. There's a whole story behind that. If you want to read up on the Dave Winfield saga. He would go on to become a big tycoon and own a bunch of Burger Kings. There's Carlton Fisk. Hall of Famer Carlton Fisk, All-Star card. I didn't mark any All-Stars as chasers just to save room, but a nice one right there for Phil. Thanks, Phil. Next one's live right now. Ross says, I sent you a funny meme about the Toronto Blue Jays and Canada in general. If you get a chance, I'll have to check it out. Was Randy Johnson arrested? No. That was a mistake for sure. Dave Winfield killed his bird with his warm-up ball. You know, in between innings, the players will come out. The outfielders will throw with each other. Maybe like 8 to 10 throws. Well, he killed a bird with his warm-up ball, and the police weren't having it. Randy Johnson was a fluke thing. There was also that one play with, there's another bird that got killed. Remember Kevin McReynolds? I can't remember who hit it. But back in the late 80s, there's a fly ball to left field, and the ball hit a bird, and Kevin McReynolds had to run over. Like, it fell in as a hit. He would have caught it. I don't remember who hit the ball, though. Beck takes this next one. Some of you Mets fans might remember that play. So there's been some birds that have lost their lives at baseball games. Number 6. You got a better chance of hitting the Powerball than hitting a bird with a baseball. Oh, like what are the odds of birds even going to fly across the path between home plate and the mound? Ted Simmons, Hall of Famer Ted Simmons is the next one up. Thank you very much. Next one's live. Yeah, that was crazy. That happened with Randy Johnson in spring training. Direct hit. Feathers everywhere. I think the bird ended up somewhere behind home plate. One Chris says, I'm surprised no one's hit a drone. I know. You're not supposed to fly drones over ballparks. Like, that's no fly zone. think they've stopped games before because of that. Jeff is going to have this next one. Jeff, thank you very much. Number 78. Looking for the Nolan Ryan, Ricky Henderson, Don Mattingly. It's going to be number 33 coming off next. Let's find it. Here it is, number 33, Topps Tiffany. Sarge, Gary Matthews is going to start off. There's Johnny Grubb. Great name. Jerry Hairston. Juan Samuel. And Bert Blyleven is the next Hall of Famer. Thank you very much. Next one's live right now. Lot number 78. You're not supposed to fly drones on any public property. Yep. Yeah, I have a drone. I haven't flown it in years, though. You get in big trouble for that. MLB is using drone cameras now. Interesting. I haven't seen around PNC Park yet, but I'm sure I'll be looking for them next time I go. I'm hoping to go to a lot of games this year, especially if Connor Griffin's on the team. Pack number 29. Here it is. Going out to Eric's. Thanks, Eric's. Rick Sutcliffe starts it off. Kenta Colby. Frank White, Tommy John once again, and the Goose. Goose Gossage is your Hall of Famer for Eric's. Thanks, Eric's. Next one is live right now, number 80. The Goose. Yeah, great centering. Great corners on that Goose. Also sometimes known as Rich Gossage. I feel like if you called Goose Gossage Rich, you'd probably get a really evil glare from him. Good old MLB The Show. I haven't played that since 2023. I probably suck at that game now. I used to have a lot of fun playing that. Here's number 80 for Rick Jam. Rick Jam's going to have pack number 26. Let's find it, 25, 26. All right, Rick, here we go. Let's see. Jerry Don Gleason. Steve Trout. People joke about him all the time, saying he was the first woman baseball player. Take a look. Just a bad picture of him. R.J. Reynolds. Clint Hurdle right there in his slimmer days. And Dennis Eckersley. Hall of Famer Dennis Eckersley comes off the board. Thank you very much. Next one's live. Cross out Eck. Mike Trout's dad. Steve Trout. Trupax's junior brother should do a combined break of 86. Yeah, he will definitely point out all kinds of crazy stuff about these players. Rick Jam's got number 81. Here's your spin. Let's see what we got. Pack number 81. On the set break is going to be pack number 27, which I just saw it. Here it is. Number 27 coming out next. John Felsky. Never even heard of him. Manager. Eric Schau. He's no longer alive. He was always banned from baseball, too. We got a double Hall of Famer, or at least one. Bobby Cox. And yeah, double Hall of Famer. Bobby Cox and Bruce Sutter in that one. Thank you very much. Next one's live. I used to hate Bobby Cox. I used to absolutely despise him. Sad story about Eric Shaw. Yeah, he just couldn't stay clean. He was always getting into the substances. Steve Howell. Remember Steve Howell and Eric Shaw were just, man, they just couldn't get their life together. Two Kick Drums taking this next one. Two Kick Drums is going to have number 32. Just saw that. Here it is, number 32. Good luck. Dennis Oil Can Boyd starts it off. Alvin Davis, Rick Russell. My one friend swore that his uncle was Rick Russell. None of us ever believed him. Mike Scioscia, Dave Righetti. Some nice names in here. And you're going to get the Steve Carlton Leaders card. Steve Carlton, Phillies Leaders. Hall of Famer. Next one's live right now. Rick Russell. I think we didn't believe him because he pronounced it Rick Russell. And we're like, okay, dude. That's not even how you say his name. Like, we're like 9 years old and we know how to say Rick Russell. Like, why lie about something like that? Am I going to make it out to Fanatics Fest? Probably not. I don't know why, but I just never have any desire to go. And I really don't want to go to New York. Pack number 61 over here. Here it is. Kevin Bass, Steve Balboni, Darren Dalton, some nice names. Keith Hernandez, John Tudor was good. Lenny Dykstra, rookie card. Ozzie Guillen, rookie card. And Harold Reynolds, rookie. These are the 2, 3, and 4 best rookies in the entire set. Shawnee Mike with the $2 super chat says, howdy, howdy. Over on YouTube, thank you very much. I appreciate that. So you got second, third, and fourth best rookies in the entire set right there. Thank you very much. One Chris. Next one's live. Let's put them all in there. Best rookie is probably Cecil Fielder. Yeah, if you think any of those cards are worth grading, I mean, that is a good pack. Vince Coleman's out there too. Yeah, he's top loaded up. Vince Coleman. Yeah, you're right. I put Vince Coleman probably above Harold Reynolds and Ozzie Guillen. I'd probably put him at number 2. Now that I think a little more about it. Phil's got this next one. Phil, thank you very much. Phil's going to have pack number 30. Let's see what we got for Phil, number 30. Terry Francona. Tom Lawless, who had the craziest bat flip in Major League Baseball history. Mookie Wilson right there. And Steve Carlton. Old lefty. How about we got his rookie card, and then that's his second to last ever card. Still playing. Where's he at? Steve Carlton. 65 to 86, and he's still playing. That Carlton is absolutely perfect. Yeah, what a great condition card. Beautiful card right there. Congrats, Phil. Next one's live. What do we got next? Daniel Coco's in the house. He's going to have number 85. Daniel, thank you very much. Let's spin it for you and see what we got. So I have Carlton Fisk out there. Murphy, Mattingly, Schmidt, Ryan is out there. Henderson's a big one. Pete Rose, Reggie Jackson, Yount, Finger, Sandberg, Seaver, Gwynn, and Perez. Here's pack number 38. Shawnee says, we got slammed up here in Connecticut. 2 feet of snow, nowhere to put it, and 2 more storms on the way. This has been a crazy bad winter. I can't remember a winter this bad. I wish we would have got some more snow, too. Terry Pendleton right there. I'm always all about the delays. Hall of Famer. Gary Carter All-Star card in that one. Thank you very much. 86 is live right now. Too bad Gary Carter passing away way too young. He was a good player. Phil's got our next one. Thank you, Phil. Let's go ahead and spin it. We'll probably start to consolidate the boxes down to 2 pretty soon because some of them are getting kind of empty. Number 17 coming next. Here it is. 12 cards per pack. This one looks like it might have a couple cards top loaded. Darrell Evans, Joe Niekro. Julio Franco is a good one. And we're going to have Phil Niekro, who's a Hall of Famer. And we're going to have the Pete Rose hat tip card, the Pete Rose celebration card. They did a card with all of his cards on it, from his rookie from 63 all the way up to his, I think, 85 Topps card. and Pete Rose years. It's a cool set. It was like finding an insert back then. There's a few more of those out there as well. So Phil, thank you very much. You got one of the Pete Roses. Next one's live right now. Mystery packs. I got an enormous amount of those cards, a stack of those cards, the Pete Rose cards. Yeah, they're pretty cool. They did that for Hank Aaron after they did that in what, 76, I think, after he broke the record. And then they did it for Pete. Beck is going to have this next one at number 87. Thanks, Beck. We'll get you your spin here right now. White Sox Tom says, get those Pete Rose cards before he gets into the hall. If Pete Rose gets on a Veterans Committee ballot, I bet you can get in. Depending on who's on there. You only need to get 9 out of 12. We've got Lee Smith, Hall of Famer Lee Smith, and Hall of Famer Tom Seaver. Turn back the clock on that one. Thank you very much. Next one's live right now. And the Tiffany break. If they let him in, they better let Bonds in. Yeah, I think that all those guys should be let in. I'm more of a black and white guy. What's on the paper. The whole morality clause, I don't know if that should be keeping guys out or not. Because you got some really awful people in the Hall of Fame, like Ty Cobb. I don't know, I feel like if people knew about some of the quotes that could be attributed to Ty Cobb, I don't think he'd be in the Hall of Fame. I don't even think anybody went to Ty Cobb's funeral. Like, Ty Cobb is one of the most, celebrated Hall of Famers, most popular Hall of Famers, but he was just a despicable person. We've got Dave Parker, Hall of Famer right there. Dave Parker coming out next. Thank you very much. Next one's live. John said someone sent him a 90s rack pack. It had Mattingly on the top center. He didn't break it. Saved it for your dad. That's pretty cool. How much do you think of Paul Skeens' first Bowman auto sold for in July of 2024? I found a photo and I wish I bought it. $350. What are they now? Like $2,000? Brock's got our next one. Cobb used to spike players. He was just a seething racist, and he was an awful person. Number 11 for Brock. Cliff Johnson starts it off. Brian Fisher. We're going to have Hall of Famer Whitey Herzog and Joe Carter, who's not a Hall of Famer, but a good player. Whitey Herzog and Joe Carter. Next one up, number 90. Thanks, Brock. $625 back in 2024. Yeah. More than triple that now. I forget what I paid for mine. I'm glad I got mine when I got it. Can't remember what I paid for it, though. I got it after the National 2025. I probably paid about $1,000 for it. Older by the second with number 90. Thank you very much. Here's your spin. You're going to have number 16 coming next. Let's find that one. Here it is. Raise or shine. Somebody was hoping they'd see him. There he is. There's the fake Bob Gibson. He looks sad. Probably gets compared to the real Bob Gibson all the time. Don Aussie. None of us knew ever how to pronounce his name. Always butchered it. Probably inadvertently were swearing all the time. Ron Guidry. That's a good card right there. Terry Kennedy. Bob Boone. Dale Murphy All-Star card. And another Pete Rose. Legendary Pete Rose card. And Ty Cobb's on the card with him. There's Pete dreaming of Ty Cobb. whose record he would break. Next one's live. Pete Rose, the Hit King. Yeah, those are cool. There's Pete Rose commemorative cards. Also, the only reason I took a picture of it was to show a friend how overpriced it was for. Number 91 is live right now. Yeah, it's crazy how much it's worth now. Pack number 15 coming out next. Where is that? There's 14. There's 15. For Eric's. Indians leaders card in there. Alejandro Pena. Sean Dunston was pretty good. Who's that? Willie Randolph on the leaders card. Gary Gaetti. And Don Sutton is your Hall of Famer. Sutton coming off the board. Nice. He was a good announcer. Number 92 is live. A lot of strikeouts for Don Sutton in his career, too. He's up there. Do you ever comment to sellers that their prices are ridiculous at card shows? No, I tend to try to avoid any controversy or confrontation. I just walk away. I mean, I'll say, like, would you take this for that? Because that's literally what it sells for on eBay. Which is just my way of saying, like, you're way over comps, buddy. Last time I said that, they said, go buy it on eBay then. And then they turned around on me. That was for the Paul Skeens gold rookie card, PSA 10. Pack number 4. Let's see what we got. This one's going to order by the second. Pete Vukovich and Carlton Fisk coming off the board. Pudge, the original Pudge. So congrats on the Fisk. Big card, Nolan Ryan is still out there. Next one's live. Ricky Henderson's another massive one. And Don Mattingly. And Tony Gwynn. I believe those are the top 4 cards. If you look at PSA grades. If you go to eBay and type in PSA 1986 TOPPS Tiffany. Look at recently sold and then put them in order. From highest to lowest. Those guys are the highest selling cards. Ryan. Henderson. Sandberg's up there. Mattingly's up there. This next one's going to Gambit. Thank you very much. Here's your spin. It's going to be pack number 14 coming out. Here it is. Gambit. Thank you very much. Pack number 14. Damaso Garcia, somehow an all-star. Fred Lynn was good. We've got Dale Murphy, leaders card, and the Dale Murphy. So a Dale Murphy hot pack right there. Dale Murphy, the very beautiful card. 86 TOPPS Tiffany, congratulations. He'll probably get in the Hall of Fame someday. Number 94 is live right now. A lot of people are just beside themselves that he's not in the Hall of Fame and doesn't get consideration, despite being one of the dominant players of the 80s. Him and Don Mattingly. Both in the same boat. Mystery says that Dale Murphy card is perfect. Yeah, great condition on that one. Lot number 94 is going out to Phil. Let's get him a spin. Phil's going to be going to pack number 1. That'll make it easy on me. Very first pack out. Rusty Staub. He was still around. Man, did he have a long career. He started playing with the Colt 45s in 1963, and he was still playing in 86. What a career. I used to love it when I look at the back of the baseball card and see all that data. Here's your hit, Raleigh Fingers. Hall of Famer Raleigh Fingers comes out next from pack number 1. Raleigh, known now for his venture with the Yak packs. Number 95 is live. I wonder if Raleigh still has any of his cards. Mexican Pacino coming in with a rate of 5. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. 86 TOPPS Tiffany break right here. The big cards that are still left are Don Mattingly, Mike Schmidt, Nolan Ryan, Pete Rose, Reggie Jackson, Ricky Henderson, Robin Yount, Ryan Sandberg, Tom Seaver, Tony Gwynn, and Tony Perez. The biggest Hall of Famers that are still out there. Phil's got this next one. Thank you, Phil. Number 7. Chris says, I think the high gloss on these helps the black borders big time. That's a good point. Pack number 7. Ron Kittle, Mickey Templeton. And there you go, Donnie Baseball. Don Mattingly, one of the big hits. I love that card, too. Don Mattingly, 86 Topps Tiffany. Coming off the board to Phil at number 95. Next one's live right now, number 96. Nolan Ryan and Ricky Henderson go for over grand, says Ross. They're still out there. PSA 10. Jeff says, did you guys hear about the Ohtani auto that was the pull at Rip Night? I did not. That'd be a pretty nice pull. 1/1 Ohtani auto. Eric's with this next one at number 96. Thanks, Eric's. Next one up, it's going to be pack number 59. Let's go track that one down. It's over here. Here it is. 59. Dave Henderson's in there. Jose Rijo. By the way, this checklist, I don't know why. This checklist is creased. It was the only card in the box that had an issue with it. I don't know if sometimes cards come from the factory creased. And there you go. Pete Rose is your hit. Not a Hall of Famer, but I had to give him his own pack because he's a legend. So Pete Rose, congratulations on that one. Next one's live right now. The Hit King, Pete Rose. Eric says, I love that Pete Rose. Why isn't Barry Bonds in this? He appeared in Topps Traded. I'm going to consolidate these down now from 3 boxes down to 2. We can almost go to 1 here soon. Whoops, messed my list up. I guess just start right there. Those are the cards that are left. Anyway, Older by the Second has this next one at number 97. 97 of the night. It's going to be pack number 41 right here. Dick Williams starts it off. Jesse Barfield. Charlie Lebrandt's in there. Eric Davis is pretty good, and that's the good card. Ozzie Smith. Hall of Famer, All-Star card right there. Ozzie Smith. Next one's live. Rick Jam is going to have our next one. Rick, thank you very much. Number 98. Here we go. It's the wheels coming more and more into focus as these packs fall away. It's Tiffany pack number 44. Here's that one. Greg Gagne in there. Greg Gagne. Mark Salas. Tony La Russa is your Hall of Famer. And Phil Necro. Double Hall of Fame pack right there. La Russa and Necro off the board. Next one, live right now. Nolan Ryan, Ricky Henderson, still out there, along with Tony Gwynn. Ryan Sandberg, Reggie Jackson. Over the Wallerman has this next one. And number 99, welcome in, man. Let's see. Let's see if you can hunt down the Henderson or the Nolan Ryan. We got number 22. Here we go. Is this Nolan? We're going to have Pete Rose in there, the manager or the player card. So Pete Rose's first baseman card. A lot of Rose in 86 as he was the hottest player in the hobby then. So a second Pete Rose. We pulled his manager card. I forgot that he had a player card on this too. That's pretty cool. So congrats on the Rose. Next one's live right now. He also has a bunch of those Pete Rose tribute cards. Ross says, rumor now is Chrome Platinum won't even come out until at least July. And then it's going to be like, yeah, you know what? We're just going to do this release every 3 years. We're just not doing it again. That's what they said last time. He said now it's going to be in every other year. Over the Wallman's going for another one. Here we go. Looking for Nolan. Ricky or Tony Gwynn or one of those other ones. Number 58 coming over here. Here it is. Let's see what we got. Billy Swift. Lance McCullers Sr. And it's going to be the Tony Perez record breaker card. Hall of Famer Tony Perez. And the next one. Next one's live. Number 101. After this, my wife gave me strict instructions that I need to get all the cases out from the front hallway. It's like I'm tired of looking at these. But at least I don't have to stay up to sort tonight. So instead of staying up till like 2 or 3 a.m. sorting, I can just move some cases around and go to bed. One Chris has our next one. Thank you very much. Pack number 40 is going to be yours. It's going to be the back of the first box. Danny Heap, Frank Viola. Looks like he's crying. What is going on with Frank Viola in this picture? Zoom in on Frank Viola if you can. It looks like he's crying. What a baby. See who our next Hall of Famer is. Steve Bedrosian looks pretty sad too, like he's about to cry. What's with all this emotionality in this pack? There you go. Ricky Henderson All-Star card. The base Ricky is still out there, but that's a good one. Ricky Henderson All-Star card for one Chris. Next one's live. Lot number 101 in the books. Gambit Loco is going to have number 102. Are they skipping triple threads? We haven't heard a word about it. They skipped it, maybe. They skipped it in 2023, didn't they? I think they did. Pack number 19. Coming up next. Looking for Nolan. Here we go. Don Carmen starts it off. John Shelby, Chuck Tanner. Lonnie Smith. There's Roger Maris. And you get Hall of Famer Lee Smith. So Maris and Smith in your pack. Thank you very much. Next one's live right now. Number 103. That will grade well. That Maris card. Yeah, those that's a nice one. Turn back the clock. This should be easier to get a higher grade on without the black border. Still base card of Nolan Ryan, Ricky Henderson, Ryan Sandberg, Tony Gwynn, the biggest ones out there in my opinion. Here's number 103. Can't believe Nolan's still out there. Topps Transcendent. How am I going to afford that? Isn't it $30,000 per box? Here we go, number 8. Good luck, Rick. Ken Griffey Sr. starts it off. Bill Buckner's in there. And you got Reggie Jackson. Near the end of his career with the Angels. I like that card. Taking BP in the cage. Reggie off the chase list. Next one up, number 104 is live. They broke Transcendent down. So is it, I'd have to look at it. I remember back in the day, it used to be like over $20,000 per case. Mystery Pack says that Tiffany or Reggie is very well centered. Yeah, that was a good card. Beck is going to have this next one. Good luck, Beck. Get down to the end of it. Nolan is still out there. Henderson's still out there. Sandberg, Gwynn, and pack number 9. Right here. We got Ron Guidry. There's Bo Diaz, another guy that died tragically when a satellite dish fell on him. Here's the first player that I remembered passing away after I started collecting cards. I remember being really sad. There you go. Great hit. Tony Gwynn, one of the best cards left to find. That's a great card right there. Congratulations, Gwynn, off the board. Next one's live. Nolan's still out there. probably consolidate down to one box left because there's not that many packs remaining. In fact, that's probably what I'll do. We're down to one box left. Down to one. Started with 3.5 boxes, now down to one. Here we go for Phil. Good luck. You're going to have pack number 3, which will be near the front. Here it is. Jim Gantner starts it off. Greg Nettles, Ron Darling, Danny Gladden, Steve Garvey. Nice one right there. A lot of people think he should be in the Hall of Fame. In addition to Steve Garvey, you also get a Doc Gooden All-Star card. So thank you very much to Hall of Very Good guys right there. 2 major stars. Next one's live. Well, since they took away 2 autos from Transcendent, they're taking the autos away from everything. But they're still charging more in the long run. Phil with this next one. Thanks, Phil. Here's your spin. Next one up for Phil. We're going to have pack number 53 going towards the back a little bit. Here it is. Looking for Nolan Ryan. Also, look at what the Ricky Henderson sells for. That's a pretty good one, too. Willie McGee, looks like he just got done with a good cry. Steve McCaddy. And Dave Winfield will be your Hall of Famer. All-Star Dave Winfield. Thank you very much. Next one's live right now. Drew Thorpe probably has autos in Transcendent. Oh, I hope not. That would be ridiculous. Kai Bush, Drew Thorpe, players like that. We got Eric's taking this next one. Good luck, Eric's. Probably a whole bunch of Nick York autos in there, I'm sure. Pack number 37. Let's find it. 37. Here it is. Good luck. Mark Bailey starts it off. Good old Spike Owen. Tony Phillips, who would be arrested after his playing days were done. And we're going to have Don Mattingly. All-Star card of Donnie Baseball. Good-looking card right there. Congrats on that one. Number 108 is live right now. As we get down to the final packs, still chasing Nolan. And Travis Will is going to have number 108. Travis, thank you very much. Here's your spin. Let's see what we got. You're going to have number 21. Here it is. Tim Stoddard starts it. Brett Saberhagen. And Earl Weaver, Hall of Famer Earl Weaver. And you get a Pete Rose celebration card in there as well. Like those Pete Rose cards. Next one's number 109. It's live right now. Bonds auto to 99 in a Topps product is about a $1,000 card. In the Panini product, it takes a 101 to get that. That's true. Man, it's so cool that Bonds is signing for Topps. I've now pulled 4 Barry Bonds autos. Check that, 5 autos. Number 48. Coming up next, I pulled him 3 times out of Series 2. I pulled him out of Allen and Ginter, and then I pulled him out of 2026 Topps. Scott Sanderson starts it off. Frank DiPino. I once opened a box with him. 1985 Topps. Rob Deere, Sid Bream, and we've got the Seaver. Tom Seaver near the end of his career. Nice one right there. Tom Terrific coming off the chaser list. Thank you very much. The next one is live right now. Number 110. Mystery Pack says you pull Bonds. That's what you do. It's pretty good. 5 Bonds autos. Yeah, I think it's a really good ratio. Doing quite well. Phil's got this next one. All right, Phil, let's see what we can do. Number 110, getting down towards the end of it now. There's not that many packs left. And you're going to have number 49. Let's see. We might be down to almost 10 packs. I'll take them out here and make a single stack of them soon. Next up, we got the Schmidt. Mike Schmidt comes off the board. Congrats on that. Hall of Famer Michael Jack Schmidt. Cross him out. Going to Phil. Next one's live, number 111. Over the Wallerman. Let's see if you can hit the Nolan. Good luck. If not the Nolan, then Robin Yount, Sandberg would be nice. Here's number 57. Is this it? I honestly don't know where any of the cards are in here. Did it completely randomly. Here comes the hit. It's going to be Pete Rose Record Breaker. That's a cool card. Most hits ever. I like that card. Pete Rose probably has 10 cards in this set. The Record Breaker Pete Rose card. Congrats on that one. Next one's live right now. Yep, this is it. One stack left. How many packs we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 packs remaining. That's it. Scott has this next one. Thank you, Scott. Let's get you that spin. Now we're down to 10 packs left. Can't believe Nolan's still out there. Here's number 2. We're going to have Ryan Sandberg. That's a good hit right there. Rhino. Great picture of him, too. What a good-looking card. Ryan Sandberg, great condition, great centering. Going out to Scott at number 112. Now we're down to the final packs. Good luck, everybody. See what we got coming up next. 113 is live right now. Rick Jam has number 113. Rick Jam, thank you very much. Here is your spin. You're going to have number 6. Where's pack number 6? We already did a pack number 6. You know what happened? Must have forgot to take it off the board. It's not there. No pack number 6. Let's get rid of that. All right, so Nolan Ryan is in here somewhere. So these numbers are a little bit messy. If Nolan isn't hit, folks will go nuts. Nolan's going to be hit. He's in here. I'm going to tell you exactly where he is, because I made sure Nolan was in there. There's Tony Perez. Okay, he's in pack number 12. Pack number 18 is Robin Yount. Pack number 25, that's the Nolan Ryan. It's right there. It's on the wheel. Pack number 31, Gary Carter. So Nolan Ryan is on that wheel. We got, this is a turn back the clock card. Pack number 42. Pack number 52 is Ricky Henderson. Ricky Henderson, pack number 52, it's on the wheel. So the big cards are on the wheel. They've been on the wheel all the time. I don't know. These ones, for some reason, you might only be able to do 62, because I know that I copied and pasted 66. These ones here do not have the big cards in them. It's like Vince Coleman. So it's a Pete Rose years card. It's another Pete Rose card, and it's another Pete Rose card. So these ones don't have the big ones in it. So let's go ahead and get you the big ones here. So just so we have it straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There is 6 on the wheel. Nolan Ryan, Ricky Henderson are on the wheel. They've been there the whole time. For some reason, Whatnot wouldn't let me do those last 6. So, I mean, there's no big cards in here. It's just a couple Pete Rose celebration cards. The big cards have been there all along. They're right there. So Here we go. You have a 1 in 6 chance of Nolan. It's live right now. Just want to double check that. For some reason, it didn't allow me to do over 62 packs. Henderson's there. He's number 52. Yeah, I double checked. Henderson's been there the whole time. Nolan's been there the whole time. Henderson's on that wheel at number 52. We just checked it all out. They're all there. Every one of these chasers that have been on this list has been on that wheel the entire time. Scott has this next one. If Nolan wasn't on that wheel the whole time, what I would have done, I would have stopped the break and I would have randomed it off to somebody that already bought a pack. Number 42, but it's been there the whole time. Here we go. Nolan is pack number 25. Ricky's pack number 52. I can't remember who 42 was. So for Scott, good luck. Tim Raines, Hall of Famer Tim Raines, and Hall of Famer Turn Back the Clock Willie Mays for you. So thank you very much. We are down now to the final 5 packs. And those other ones I'll do afterwards, after the fact. We'll just sell them off. All right. So, Scott, thank you very much. Next one. 1 in 5 chance at Nolan. 40% chance of Nolan or Ricky. We got Nolan, Ricky, Yount, and Tony Perez. 4 out of the 5 chasers are in those packs. Here you go. Next one's live right now. Which lot did I win? If you look at your history, I do not have that written down. Number 115 is going out to Eric's. Let's spin it. Rick says, I bought one. I didn't get a pack. Number 52 is going to be... Where's it at? Well, you lot 113. Did we skip you? I think we had some questions. Okay. Oh, okay. I spun a 6. So this is going to be the Ricky. The big card... There's Ricky Henderson right there, one of the chasers off the board. Before I move on, you're right. I believe that I still owe Rick a spin. Rick, do you want to go for the Nolan or do you want a refund? I got to know. Because if you want a refund and maybe you wanted the Henderson instead, I'll give you the refund. But if you want to go for the big card, I'll give you that shot right now. We're not going to go any further until Rick tells me what to do. He says spin it. Okay, that's what I would have done too because you got Nolan Ryan still available. So this was for the Nolan Ryan. I just have to look it up real quick to make sure that all of my numbers all check out. Just so when we go to ship it all, everything's correct. Let me go to the all statuses and go to Rick. Order number 113. Yep. Okay. So this is for 113. So let me just tell you what you've got coming here. You're either going to pull pack number 18, which is going to be Robin Yount. Number 6 was already pulled. There was no pack number 6. Like I spun it off already, and then I forgot to hit remove from wheel. You either have Nolan Ryan, which is pack number 25. You have Tony Perez at pack number 12. Or you've got number 31, which is Gary Carter. So that's what's left on the wheel. Are you ready? This is your spin. At number 113 for Rick. Here it comes. Number 18. Man, that Nolan might be the last one to go. So number 113 gets pack 18. I can't remember who it was. It was the Robin Yount. Still a nice card. Robin Yount right there. Another one of the chasers. I don't even need this list anymore. We've been telling you exactly who's in these last 3 packs. So 113's in the books. I can't believe Nolan Ryan, the best and most valuable card in the set, is still there. All right. So we got 3 packs remaining. 12, which is Tony Perez. 25, which is Nolan Ryan. And 31, which is Gary Carter. That's it. Good luck. Here you go. Number 116 is going to be for one of those 3. You see all of those numbers on the wheel? Here you go. Live right now, one of those 3. And then the last 4 or 5 packs, like the Pete Rose cards, we'll do those individually at the end. You attached the pack with the wrong person's order. Okay, Ross, thanks for letting me know. I do have it written down, lot 113. It'll just, I'll make sure I put Rick on the card, just so I know. That sometimes happens when we go out of order and have to go back. All right, Miles, you're looking for Nolan Ryan. Let's see if you get it. Number 31. I think that's Gary Carter. Dave Concepcion is in there. Yep, the Gary Carter Hall of Famer. Gary Carter comes off the board, and we're down to 2 packs left. One of them is Nolan Ryan. Pack number 25 on the right is the Nolan Ryan pack. Pack number 12 on the left is the Tony Perez pack. So they're both Hall of Famers. The Nolan Ryan is the most valuable card of the entire set. So that's the one you want to gun for. Good luck. Here we go. Number 117 is live. Last 2 of the night. Nolan Ryan or Tony Perez. And then we'll do those packs that would not fit on the wheel at the end. It's like a Vince Coleman rookie and a couple Pete Rose cards. $50-50 at the Nolan. PN Stinson's going to go for Nolan. Here you go. Good luck. You need pack number 25. Oh, it's close to the line. You're going to get him. It's Nolan time. Congratulations, PN Stinson. Nolan is yours. We'll bring him out. You've already seen him in the preview video for this break, but there he is, Nolan Ryan. I hope that you grade it, and I hope you get a 9 or a 10 on it. The most valuable card of the entire set, Nolan Ryan. We're down to 1 final pack. This is the Tony Perez pack. It's live right now. Hall of Famer Tony Perez will be on the back from the Reds. Then we have just a couple more to do. A couple other ones that are left over. Can still grade the Tony Perez. You might be able to get it for super cheap. Send it off, get a PSA 9 or whatever, and Topps Tiffany Tony Perez. It's at the back of that. And then there'll be some other cards in there too. I don't know exactly who they'll be. They'll all be sleeved up. Maybe some semi-stars. PN Stinson's going to get it. Tony Perez, Hall of Famer. Make it official here and show you. There's Tony Fernandez. Jeff Reardon. We call him Jeff Rear End. Steve Sachs. And there's your Tony Perez. Hall of Famer Tony Perez with Eric Davis on the card, which is pretty cool. Eric Davis cameo, lot number 118. All right, so these ones didn't fit on the wheel. It would only let me put 62, and I didn't know it because I couldn't see. But here's number 63. I'll tell you who the hit is. It's Vince Coleman, and then there's another card in there with him. Actually, there's 3 top-loaded cards. Cecil Fielder rookie card, and then Tommy Lasorda. So Cecil Fielder, Vince Coleman, the top 2 rookies, and Tommy Lasorda. That's a good pack. It's live right now. The wheel is gone. We'll just let you know exactly what's coming. At least we know for next time you can't go over 62 packs on the wheel. It won't let you do more than 62 names. I'm glad that the Nolan and the Ricky and the Tony Gwynn and the most valuable cards weren't put in packs 62 to 66. I would have ended up just giving them away and randoming them off to someone that bought a pack from 1 to 60, whatever. Scott's going to have that one. All right, Scott, there you go. Congrats. I almost was looking for the wheel to spin it. I don't need to do that. I can just show it to you. Dan Quisenberry is in there. Jeff Reardon. Fernando Valenzuela. And then there's your Tommy Lasorda. He's a Hall of Famer. There's your Cecil Fielder rookie card. In great shape. And there's your Vince Coleman rookie card. Used to collect Fielder. That's a nice card. The Tiffany Fielder. So congrats. Next pack up, number 64. This is a Pete Rose. There's actually 2 in here. There's another card with him. Earl Hershiser is in there as well. It's live right now, starting at $1. So Hershiser and Rose in this next pack. That's an Oral Hershiser second-year card. His rookie's in 85 tops. Two more packs after this, and that will be done. Gambit says these cards are older than me. When this set came out, I was only 5. Eric's is going to have number 120. Eric's, thank you very much. Let's show you your hits. Jason Thompson, former Pirate. Jerry Kuzman, claim to fame, is sharing the rookie card with Nolan Ryan. There's your Hershiser. Nice second-year Hershiser. And there's your Pete Rose commemorative celebration card. Next one up, number 65. This one is Pete Rose as well, and there's another card in it. It's Expos Leaders. I think it's Andre Dawson, Expo Leader card, or Tim Raines. That one's live right now. It's top loaded up, so it must be Hall of Famer, either Dawson or Raines. Would make sense. Throttle is going to have it for $1, man. How about that for $1? That's a pretty great steal right there. $1, George Bell, all of these, and it is an Andre Dawson, and you just got a Pete Rose Tiffany card, which you can get that graded and do quite well. You basically didn't pay anything for it. Absolutely great hit right there. I don't know if that was one of those dollar glitches or not, but hey, we have to honor everything here. You get it for $1. You get it for $1. Congratulations. And the last one, final one of the night, Pete Rose with the Detroit Tigers team checklist. Who would that be? I feel like I got to let you know. Sparky Anderson, Hall of Famer Sparky Anderson, and your Pete Rose final card of the night. Last one is going live right now. Maybe you'll get it for $1 again. A Pete Rose Tiffany card for $1 is a steal. Or it may have just been one of those whatnot glitches where people try to bid in there. It's not letting them. That happens sometimes. Final one of the night. And it's going to go to EO. Congratulations, EO. Lot number 122. Got the last one. Pete Rose. All of these are Tiffany cards. Also, Sparky Anderson's in there. Here's the base pack. All the cards are sleeved up. Dan Quisenberry All-Star. Good old Vaughn Hayes. Billy Doran. Sparky. And then there's the Pete Rose, the best card of the pack. And that's it. 2 sets done tonight. That 65 top set was pretty crazy. And the 86 Topps Tiffany was a fun one to do as well. So thanks for joining us tonight, everybody. Glad that we were able to get these sets ripped and broken up and got you some good cards. So check us out tomorrow. I hope you can go to tomorrow's stream and check out the breaks that we have loading right now. Everything from museum collection to black and white. We've got a couple new ones, new giveaways. We're giving away a whole big old box of 2021 sealed Bowman, this entire box, as one of the buyer appreciation prizes, free jerseys as well and stuff like that. So check those spots out if you'd like to. Hope to see you in the breaks tomorrow night, and thank you very much for watching. We'll go ahead and wrap things up now with a raid and send everybody else off somewhere to I don't know, let's go and check out, hey, let's go check out Baseball Dude, who's got singles running right now. They only got 5 viewers. Let's help them out. Thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you all soon. See you tomorrow. Good night, everybody.
Example, Yankee. Let me tell you something. My boy Jabs always comes in, always comes through, always hooks it up with the raids. Jabs, thank you very, very much. I really appreciate you, brother. If I actually have people in my room one day and I see you on, I'll raid you. I gotta return it back to you, man. Guys, how's everybody doing? Thanks so much for everybody coming in.